my webcam in the time being. Sassy, big up yourself. You there? As well, I don't know if you need to hear me when I talk a while ago. You know what I mean? Let me know if you not hear me. Shark glow up, what go on? Big up on yourself. You like and share, please, and thank you. You know what I mean? I don't know why my camera give me problem in the night, yeah. But you don't know, I say got technical difficulties. What's going on? Let me know if you not hear me, please, and thank you. Because I get some unnecessary pop-ups. I don't know what is going on. All right. It's hold on, let me try to switch back the camera and see what's going on. Oh my God, man. You know what? Let's just work with this webcam for tonight. And then we'll just work with a webcam for tonight. Because me really and truly not try fight with that camera right now. I think my son gonna do something. Because me allow him to have free reign in the studio. Because he want to learn. So I guess he may have unplugged something that I'm not aware of right now. May I get, see me? So just let me know if you not hear me and if everything fine on phone side. You see me? Now try mess with that thing right now. Because I really and truly don't know what is going on. I have to check my the wiring and everything and make sure it's everything good. But yeah, like and share so we can get the conversation started. 1-876-554-9121. So all right, yeah, this is the question that I want to ask. See, someone wanna answer it already. So if everybody who don't know yet, you should know by now that Sister Charmaine has passed away. Maybe a lot of you guys may not know who that is, but that she's a old school DJ like from back in the 80s, them time there, female artist, and she passed away recently. I think she was 53 when she died. She died in her sleep, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So, fast forward to her passing. So they have now set up a GoFundMe for $20,000 to help with her burial, which nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Because people fall upon hard times and all that. I don't know back in them days there. A lot of artists used to get robbed by producers and them stuff there, and especially when they don't know the business. You know what I mean? They'll have songs that are hit songs, but they're not necessarily getting no money off it. So we understand all of that. But the problem that I am having, and this is something we see happen on a regular in the music industry, is that the artists that were less fortunate in the sense of not having a successful career in music, when they pass, it seems like now the other artists who are still living are now pressured by the media. When we say media, I talk fans in general, social media, so to speak, for those artists to pitch in and help with burial expenses, or if somebody is in the hospital for hospital expenses and so on and so forth. So it's like I'm saying, the way I'm looking at it, the dancehall industry is no different from any other industry as far as I see it. Because if, say, a teacher dies, I've never really seen anybody fall out and say the other is a teacher them for make up and bury the teacher because that teacher don't have any money, or our family not have no money, and and whatever and the case there. I'm not saying people can't help out and pitch in, but I'm saying, why is it people make it seem like these art. It is an entitlement. That is, it's an obligation for these artists who are better off, who made something of their career, who have a little saved up, are the ones who are now supposed to take on that burden to bury someone else or pay for somebody else's hospital bill. Or you know what I mean, you always see those comments, like even when Major Mackerel lost his leg, you know what I mean, him say a lot of artists they reach out and give them help, you know, like Beanie Man, Josie Wales, a lot of people, we call a lot of names, we don't remember everybody, but who wanted to helped, and you know what I mean, did what they needed to do. But are artists obligated to do this? You know what I mean? Because me see, all right, what really made me take on this topic is Spice went ahead and donated $1,000 to towards the 20,000 needed for funeral expenses and whatnot. And she also went ahead and posted the GoFundMe link in our bio and asking other people to also help out. Right? Carla, give me just 1 second. Let me finish.
Okay.
Let me finish.
Good night. So I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah, hold on the tire. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so
Right.
so after Spice did that and put up the GoFundMe link, you don't know the people, the people more found in the comment section with them what of foolishness. People are say, me see one person saying, oh, Spice can pay the 20,000 and bury the lady because it not gonna hurt Spice pocket. First and foremost, we don't know how much money Spice have. We don't know Spice other expenses that she have. Spice have family members that she have to take care of. She have her kids them and all these things. And she giving $1,000, that is a big gap. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say why, and people are say, oh, she shouldn't post it, she shouldn't donate anonymously and all that. I'm like, the fact still remains she donated. It's not like she post it for say as a boastful thing for say she help out or whatever. But anyway, Tariff, go ahead, because I don't want to keep it.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do my homework, right? Me listen.
Yeah.
So here's my problem now. They're not obligated to give no money because one another family member. If they want help out, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you cannot force people to take. Plus, that COVID going right now, and enough artists now do not show. So you cannot force the people to pay money towards your burial when them even meet you in a real life before.
Yeah.
You and them are no family. You and them are no friend. I don't think Spice and that lady was any family or friends. So she not obligated. She have two kids where she has sent her school by herself.
Yeah.
She have a house where she just pay for. She have bills.
Yep.
And we see too many Jamaican artists, not just artists, media personalities putting out GoFundMe when something happened to them. And me hate to see them on the media brag. And then they not have when the rainy days come, they not have nothing for themselves.
True. Yeah, that's
Even
yeah, true.
go ahead.
Yeah,
Even
sorry.
yeah, go ahead, I'm here. Which one?
Yeah, talk.
All right. Even the CM selector them we hype on people have a Zelle link, a a PayPal in their Instagram live.
Well,
No,
that
go
I
ahead.
understand, because that is similar to like us having super chat. So the part
Nah,
I
man.
understand.
Listen, man. We have COVID. We can help. Alright, listen. Why would I more donate to you?
Mm-hmm.
Me not go donate to no damn selector, but no damn. Unless you might keep a good show, me say fine. But
Yeah, no. I don't see it necessary when they're not playing music. If them are playing music
yes,
and provide entertainment, then that is good. But
yeah,
if you are just sitting there talking and a chat people business or a chat mix up, me not see why somebody should have donated to you in that sense.
yeah, man. Because at the same broke people like we there, I feel I full up with them pocket again, and then you see them buy something and say we broke and we need to go find a job. So me not see like oh make you support them.
Yeah, true. But it just seem like too often this are happen. Like we see a lot of these artists fall by the wayside. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with anybody who wants to help out, and I wish more people would help. But
Mm-hmm.
for the ones that don't help, why are people making it seem like they are obligated to help? You know what I mean? They are not obligated to, because they too are looking forward for when for them time forward when they more get old age or take them or them or take sick or them are go dead. They might in the process of putting things in place to make sure that them are right when for them time forward. You know what I mean? You can't expect say, you know what I mean? Like, all right, me see this one person made a whole YouTube post. Pretty much I say it's a shame on the dancehall fraternity to be ashamed that they should have never did go public. They go fund me and Ray and this and that. And I'm like, what the dancehall fraternity have to do with that? You know what I mean? Like, it happening in every fraternity. We see it happening in hip hop. We see it happening at where enough artists where they rich, broke, and even when then dead, as other artists have to run to them help and send them away. You know, they make it look good. We see it happen.
Yeah.
Because it's all about money management. Some people not think about tomorrow. I'm not saying that is what happened in this lady's case. I'm just talking in general. You know what I mean? Because we see it happen. And even in a regular life too. We see regular people dead. We did all right in a life at one point, and then when them dead, them family have to scrape and a beg and you know what I mean, if you bury them. So we see it happen.
Yeah. Me see that if you're a regular person do that, me not see no problems too. But if you're artist do that, me know me never heard of this person until they see her pop up. But me know
she a lot of younger people like yourself wouldn't know her because she never did have the massive hit there, but she was a very, very great artist. She fought from the days of when people are DJ on sound. And if a lot it's not a lot of people that did make that transition there from DJ on sound to be recording artists. You know what I mean?
So basically she did work at 9 to 5, so she's a regular person, so we shouldn't see a problem from them. But what the guy with the comedian guy with dead what they have?
Who that? Jamaican or international?
Yeah, Jamaican. I think a comedian. He always coming at the movie then, man.
I know it. Thing they attack. He came up in the conversation too when Teddy Brush attack.
Yes, man. I don't think him should have need a GoFundMe because nah, man. You see them artists are them are fool with too much.
Yeah. But with even Teddy Brush it was unexpected to me because that man is a man where when him forward upon him IG mean how much jewelry and him chain them and him Ray and you know him must say I live lavish and him this and him that, like still it's like he used to live his regular life like he was still Teddy Bruckshot. You know what I mean?
So I think they should have them chain their own neck and I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, so I understand that, but it just that me not see why the fans of the artist them should have put the artist them at a like you literally stick them up and I say yo, you no need to go help. You know what I mean? You can't force a person to help.
It's a donation, you know. You ask and you receive, you know. Just say, come here. I want your money to your pocket because you're not forgetting like that.
Everybody not have to help. You know what I mean? It's a person help because they want to. And it's so bad that look, Spice helped and she still get bash for help. Like them have said she should have Una said she should have give more money. Someone said she should have paid for the whole thing because to she $20,000 of money. Like I'm like, you know what the lady pocket still like, you know what I mean?
I remember it's a Jamaican artist too.
Yeah, it just don't make no sense, brother. Like, come on, I know. Because at the end of the day, as far as we know, these people have families. And may have families who are even well off too. Because most people where we know have a one family member where all right. You know what I mean? So what about those family members? Why they can't pitch in? You know what I mean? I say artists not help them one another, I know. It's just pretty much like we as regular people. If you have a friend and them fall upon hard times, you go help if you can't help. You know what I mean?
But shouldn't dancers set in place now a program to bury them one people then? So you go ahead.
Well, a lot of people tried it. I think even Buju Banton himself did try something like that over the years. I heard, and a lot of artists did frown upon it because then did figure more or less say, "Indeed, I got take their money and use it." Or some people just mean. Some people just don't want to spend them money. You know what I mean? And even some of them
Mm-hmm.
artists they from another time they where they frown upon it are someone are know some of these artists who are in need of help right now. You know what I mean? Some art because and I hate when artists fall upon hard times and then fall back and say, "Oh, people forget about them." Like, of course,
You just not make music.
people are gonna forget about you because Jamaica is a place where when you come onto the entertainment scene, it's so would have said overpopulated in which artists are bust every other day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you're not in the limelight, if you're not produce, if you're not give your fans them nothing, of course, I'm not gonna forget you. Why? Because you did popular and you were this big name. People will always remember you and have you in them thoughts every day. And I say it work out of sight, out of mind. And I don't think your fans are responsible for you. You know what I mean? It's so
Mm-hmm.
me not understand like it's like the way I look at it, a lot of these people they never want to take responsibility for where they reach in a life, like what happened to them in a life. They always want to blame it on something or somebody else. So you have so some artists are gonna say, yo, or them fans no business with them again, or them fans now this and that. Like how you reach this?
Remember, look. It's not that the fans don't care about it. You provide a service to the fans, and me not pay for something me not enjoy.
Yeah,
So
it just make no sense to me.
me responsible to purchase your music if me enjoy it, but me responsible for bury you too.
Exactly. Exactly.
So all right, thank
But
you for the time. Yeah,
yeah, man,
yeah,
Tariff, big
go,
up your damn
gosh.
self, man. I say already.
All right. Mm.
Yeah, people. Yeah. So as what me say, me that say earlier, me see the people them um a beat Spice. You know what I mean? And them way there. And me I say, yo, why how this drop in? You know what I mean? Una blame Spice like it is her job. Like first and foremost, why Spice supposed to take up $20,000 and do this for this lady? You know what I mean? Me not understand the part there. And if she do, even if Spice did donate $500, what is wrong? You know what I mean? It's like me don't know. It's just hard to explain and hard to fathom the type of comments when me see and some things where people attack. You know what I mean? And no, and I don't see why anybody should be blaming the music fraternity in terms of some people say the fraternity of kind of like feel these artists in some kind of way. Like I don't think so. You know what I mean? If say for instance it can be proven that the fraternity is what robbed her of what she should have gotten over the years, why she never alright in her life and them stuff, that part they make you understand. You know what I mean? But it just don't it just seem kind of weird. And it has happened too often where we see these artists pass or they get ill and their families know, which are some of the people who make them family member in a the position where they in because them ever beg and ever want. You know what I mean? So because when some of these artists did in a them prime, they used to take care of them family and take care of so many people that them finances get depleted over time. And when the finances depleted now and they get sick or die, these family members now turn to other artists and are making it see a blame like, oh, my father did and my mother did. I mean, not say one artist come show some respect or send a money come really like they're not entitled to do that. You know what I mean? Exactly, DJ Bullet. Exactly. A lot of them people always say when stuff happen to them, um at them time that them members say other artists exist. You get me I say? Cause some of them when they mean for them prime, they don't remember nobody. You know what I mean? So people, if you just understand, say. No, but all right. So me highlight the comment here. And me kind of me not 100% agree with you with that comment. Hold on there. So me back says I don't think it's the donation people have a problem with. Is why she had to make it public. Once you put another in what? Once you put another in public, you open the door for anything. Um, I don't think Spice was trying to use her donation as something to brag about in terms of to say, all right, then see them me donate. You know what I mean? I don't think that she used it for that purpose. I think she just did it out of the fact say she tried to spread awareness that the GoFundMe account is there and it is valid. You know what I mean? It is valid. See there, I donated to it. Because you know when these people die, there are many GoFundMe's that will go up because you have the scammers them out there. You know what I mean? They have the scammers them out there. So you see whole heap of different GoFundMe. So Spice pretty much might be just to say, all right, this GoFundMe is okay. This is the one you are supposed to donate to. I donated $1,000 because yes, she could have made it anonymous because when you donate to a GoFundMe, because I have donated to GoFundMe's before, you can either put your name there or you can decide not to put your name there. You know what I mean? I don't see a problem with Spice making her name public to show that she gave back because maybe if she never do that, people still wouldn't come at her if they say, yo, Spice are wicked because Spice have money and Spice couldn't donate and she not donate.
People still wouldn't.
Yeah, turn on the live stream, they call. What go on?
Yeah, man, like I said, turn up. Yeah, on the topic, just to start off with, the artist, Sister Charmaine. The previous caller don't seem to know who Sister Charmaine is.
No,
I realize,
he's a fan of mine and he's a fairly young kid. He wouldn't know who Sister Charmaine is.
okay, so Sister Charmaine is one of those early pioneers who would have set it for the likes of Spice and the younger artists, female artists. Sister Charmaine them used to travel and music, um, and chop back with music boxes and those things. And them used to DJ for little and nothing.
Yeah.
Junior ranks, Lady and Lady G them in a them era there. Before Lady Saw.
Queen Paula them
You know what I
also.
mean? Before Queen Paula.
Yeah,
Queen Paula them kinda
me know say before. Queen Paula like doing like when Macadam era.
yeah. So, and she was good at what she did. She was actually a good DJ, talented. I mean, and it so happened that she fall on hard times. And she really never make a lot out of music. Like a lot of artists back in that era. Now, I don't think, and I don't have a problem. I hear like somebody or you say too much of the GoFundMe going up now, especially artists. I don't think nothing is wrong with that, because just like how you all see it as something that like it going up too much or you wouldn't contribute. It have people out there who would like to contribute as well. It have people out there who would have been fan of her and would like to find out how they can contribute. So I think the GoFundMe is a good thing for people who want to contribute. Because it have people who want to contribute. Now, for people to think that people have to contribute, I think that is wrong. Nobody have to do anything. If people have it and they want to contribute, whatever they want to contribute, I think it is their business to contribute whatever they want to contribute. So, and regarding to Spice, I don't think anybody should think it is Spice's responsibility or any other artist's responsibility. No, it's not their responsibility. Well, because they are in the same fraternity and them know how the music business can be cruel to each other. I mean, from a human standpoint, you may think they would driven to contribute to, a sister Charmaine who never really made no out of the music. But to answer the question is not an artist's responsibility.
But if they can contribute. Nothing is wrong with that. And again, I will say there's no such thing as too much people are put up GoFundMe. If you can contribute, it's not for you, but it have other people will contribute. So there's no such thing as too much GoFundMe. The platform is there to be used. And if somebody wants to put it up, that's their prerogative. I
Yeah,
don't think somebody should criticize it.
yeah. Hold on the caller. Lydian, big up yourself in the chat. Yeah, go ahead, caller.
Yeah, so I don't think anybody should criticize it and say too much GoFundMe. If you can contribute, just rest in peace and wish the deceased well and move on. But don't criticize it because you're not going to contribute or you can contribute. Because as I said, just like how you not going to contribute, it have people who willing and want to contribute, and the GoFundMe is a medium for them to contribute.
Yeah.
You understand?
So read the question. Well,
Hmm.
that I was asking. Because I was asking the question, who should bury an artist when they die? And why I asked that question
Hmm.
is because of the comments that I'm seeing. Because as I said earlier, Spice donated $1,000 towards the $20,000, right? But people are making it. Yeah, may I get a positive feedback from your phone?
Let's say if I'm a fan, because
Yeah, because may I hear some
let me turn
noise.
on my fan and see.
Yeah,
You probably hear me better now.
yeah, may I hear better now? Yeah. So people are
Yeah.
making some people were making comments as to, oh, Spice rich, so Spice can pay for the whole thing, or this or that or whatever. And I'm saying like,
Mhm.
why should Spice pay for everything? Like that just not sound right. Like it's like you're pretty much a precious Spice for do this. You know what I mean?
It's- mhm. I mean, Spice. Remember right now, Spice kind of hot. And when it comes to Spice, a lot of people tend to comment a lot of things. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really those comments really have to do with the person who is Spice and not really about Sister Charmaine and the whole GoFundMe thing. People just want to say that about Spice because right now Spice hot and when Spice name call, people just want to say anything they feel like to say to bring down Spice.
Yeah.
So it's more of a bringing down Spice thing than about GoFundMe. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but to answer the question, I mean, it's not Spice or artist responsibility, but they are in the same fraternity. And as I said before, they would understand more than we that the industry can be cruel
Yeah,
because we only see
yeah, me
the glitter
understand,
and the
me
glamour.
understand all that, but I'm looking at it from a general standpoint in the sense where, all right, say for instance, um, you have a group of friends.
Mm-hmm,
When I say friends, I mean like close friends, like just a group of people. Then, all right, say
mm-hmm,
we have a group of workers. They work for a certain company. One of them
mm-hmm.
passed away. Is it no on the other group of um workers now for help
Correct.
bury this person?
No, no, it's not their responsibility.
Okay.
It can never be their responsibility. But if they want to contribute, well, they can contribute, but it's not their responsibility.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm
No,
saying. But
it's
why
definitely.
me ask that, I mean, I don't want people
Mm-hmm,
forget it wrong. It's just like it seems like all the time when stuff like this happens, like when a elder artist or any artist for that matter, especially mostly when the older artists are the pioneers, like if something goes wrong where
mm-hmm,
one is sick or one dies and enough money isn't there for
mm-hmm,
say, all right, then lay this person to rest or for help get them back on their feet. It's like people always turn around and bash fellow artists who say that person did for come help and he never come help. So my time, what if these artists they might be in the same predicament too? They might be can't.
mm-hmm.
You get what I say?
Yeah, that boils down to how we Jamaicans stay. I mean, so we stay. We don't know people business. but we just tend to ready to talk and feel like, and most of those people, listen, Jay, most of those people that are talking and criticizing, they are not even saying rest in peace, no. They are not giving anything, you know.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know they're not help.
Not even RIP, them not give her, you know. So those people are the people that will just talk and will continue to talk. But no, it's not one responsibility to bury anybody. I mean, if they give, they give. But it's not another artist's responsibility to give to bury another artist. They should whenever time they're working, I would advise, and people always advise, you know, not just artists, but anybody on a whole, to put aside, you know, have your insurance policy and set aside things for those days, for hard times, you know,
Yeah.
and to bury yourself and your family,
And
you
that
know.
and not to stray from the point, but there's a thing that I realize that happens where that's why um rich people will always be rich,
Mm-hmm.
because if you check and do research on rich people, whether white or black or whatever, I mean, I talk about
Mm-hmm.
people like born in a wealth where like have generational wealth, we are passed down from generation to generation.
Mm-hmm.
Most of those that generational wealth is what was propelled by insurance policies. So when a grandmother dead or a grandfather dead,
Mm-hmm.
the money where them did put down towards her insurance when she dead, could I bury her, and more money was there to, you know what I mean, for grow the family itself, because the
Yeah.
insurance
Yeah.
policy covered that. But
Yes.
a lot of these people don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And you know, before I leave, in Sister Charmaine case, you know, I really don't see any problem if people contribute. Anybody. And I mean, the people that are on your platform wouldn't probably know her because it seems like it's a younger audience. But in our days, you know, she can DJ, you know, I watch her, you know.
no, no,
I telling you
she's
personally,
definitely
she
one of the good ones.
have a set of clips with her that before she died, I would just go and watch, you know. It have one with she, Junior Ranks, Charmaine, Pacha, I think Lady G was on that.
Oh, the
And
clash,
man, I tell no lie no man.
the clash
She
you're
has
talking.
spit it in a man. Yeah, I think that particular one. And
Yeah.
other one I would normally go and watch. And she was my favorite, you know. You know?
No,
So even though I don't know her,
she not to cut her, but she are one of them where she was actually just as good as the men in terms of like she
yes,
can
man.
freestyle, like she can find the lyrics on spot.
Yes, man, and she not play. So even though I don't know her and she was before my time, cause me young to but I I kind of feel it because I personally used to watch it, just go and watch those tapes, and I used to enjoy her performances in particular. So if people can help, then help. That's my contribution for tonight.
Yeah,
Big up
man.
yourself.
That's it, bro. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. She I wanna she did bad because me watch even since she died. You don't know how social media works. The more a person name gets mentioned, them names start trend or whatever. Me start see like old videos of her, you know what I mean, surfacing on YouTube and whatnot. And I was watching some of them, and me I say, oh, the lady are bad. Even in our last few years of our life, where, you know what I mean, I watched one earlier today with she and Lady and I think it was uh you know how they help me super cat in our one little party setting, and them are freestyle, and you know me I say them all artists are still have it, you know what I mean. She was pretty much still good, you know what I mean. But it's just unfortunate that what happened, but you know what I mean. And as I said, me now say no artist not for help. Artists for help if they can. If you were close to, or that person's prominence had anything to do with your career, you know what I mean, you're supposed to help, because them forwarding in the business and doing what they did back in the day make it good for you and easier for you now. You know what I mean? But I don't think when a person I go like I try for pressure just a one artist, or a certain set of artists to say them to take care of this or them for that. I don't believe in that part there. Nobody is obligated to do that. You know what I mean? But in all fairness, if you can help, if Lydian, would I like you for calling? Cause yes, all of them could come together and help, or what are you saying they should come together and help? So Lydian in the chat, people, Lydian is one of the I think Lydian is one of the first established female artists. I think she one of the first DJ of the year as a female and all of them stuff there. So she have her accolades too. You know what I mean? She there in the chat right now. Big up yourself, Lydian. So yeah. Okay, so okay, Lydian says she can't call in, she not have no credit. Okay. But yeah, man, the number is a WhatsApp number, Lydian. It's a WhatsApp number. So you can call it through WhatsApp. So Flavor Max, if Cartel set up a GoFundMe to pay for his appeal, would you contribute? If I have it and if it's something I'm interested in, I would contribute, of course. As I said before, I know how long you listen, I've contributed to GoFundMes before. You know what I mean? I now contribute to every and any GoFundMe. I know if me I ask the question there still, but me I answer. Is it me? But you know what I mean? If it's something when me would a DM say worthy of my donation, of course I would. And it not have to be a Vibes Cartel, it can be anybody. If it's something where me say yeah, like one a GoFundMe that I donated to, the first time I donated was this was a young lady that I went to school with. Her son had a rare I think he had a brain tumor or a heart condition, something to that effect, and they wanted money for him to do surgeries and stuff, and I donated to it. I didn't even use I remained anonymous because, as we said earlier, you can do that if you want to, and I did what I would. If the child didn't survive anyways, but you know what I mean, I did what I needed to do. You see me? But yeah, as me say, anybody who wants to donate should donate. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. Yeah,
Go on.
Lydian, yeah.
Yeah, big up yourself, man. What go on?
There, man.
Yeah. So
All right, this is what me I say.
mm-hmm.
Me not say them have to donate, but when me I said them know where I go on, them know what happen in the industry. Cause me not the music business longer than Charmaine. Charmaine them come after me.
Yeah.
I was the first female in the music industry to get a #1 song, #1 album, DJ of the year.
Yeah, and that song that song is Informer, right?
Right.
Which is still a hit song to this day.
Right. Sister Charmaine get them thing there after me. Cause the space in there, and the body never get it till Charmaine coming at the thing. Alright, when me I say, in our time, as we say, when me I come America, come to show in the 80s, 150 US them a pay with. And in a Jamaica, me I get 300 Jamaican dollar, 150 Jamaican dollar same for their show. So, you know, we never had get no one like these young artists. Remember, you know, we go through all of the abuse, everything, man try to rape it, somehow we get raped. We go through a lot to pave this dancehall for everybody. Yeah. But the problem with me have with the industry, you notice Americans call them great icons, and Jamaican call them great dinosaurs. Big disrespect to it. All right. Them have another problem. When you're better than them and when you're great, them push you out and them fight you out. You see, the female them in our sister Charmaine time, not one of them like her. None of them don't like her. Me not ask me, I tell her, me and her a friend, so me know. All right.
All right. One question before you move forward. Do you have any idea why that is the case? Why them not like her?
Because she better than them.
Okay.
She better than them. And them afraid her on stage. Every last one of them.
Okay.
All right. Them sugar out of the business, them fight out and them push out of the business. And she come up and she come live and she have her baby and thing. But come here, come live even harder. Because once them start to paint you as dirty nigger and junkie, because so them paint her, it's hard. It's very hard for her. So she barely, and them not do no show with that.
Okay.
And me, not just she. The last promoter, me gonna call some name tonight. When the last promoter we call Lady G. I said, Lady G want to show with you, Lady, and her sister Charmaine. She tell him, say, look here, use Lady and Charmaine and use me at different time.
Okay.
This was 2018 summer we gone.
Yeah.
Or 2019 summer, I think. I don't remember, but right when I saw. That's I didn't speak to her for 1 whole year. Because it's not the first she did it.
So you're saying Lady G never wanted to work with you guys?
No, she don't. When the promoter asked her for the show in the summer with me and Charmaine, she said to him, listen, use Lady and Charmaine and use me at a different time. This is why I don't do interview because a lot of things happen.
No, I understand what you said, but I'm gonna ask you a question. So could it be that you were reading into it wrong, meaning that she has said,
No,
all right, then give Uno the chance?
No.
Okay.
Let me tell her why me not reading into it wrong. Maka Diamond come here and keep her birthday bash, and me and Charmaine and the whole we go with nice people. We go with a bag of things. The January.
Mm-hmm.
She keep hers. She keep hers the me. She called Sister Nancy and said, Sister Nancy, me I keep my birthday bash. I mean, I want Lady and Sister Charmaine there. You alone, me I invite. Nancy take offense to it and call me and tell me back. Because Nancy say, yeah, come invite me. I invite Anna and Charmaine to my set. Nancy said, she's not going to eat that. And Nancy never go. I didn't speak to her. She see me at the iron man. I called her and tell her, come out my face. She's a hypocrite. And she give me some lame excuse. I'm laughing for the lame excuse that she give me. Me keep my birthday bash. And me call her. I come over on the mark. She said, G, I do my birthday bash. And me I put you, me I pay you and Charmaine. Want it be a girl to you.
Yeah.
She said yes. Go to the flies and put her on it. She go to Jamaica. She come back and give me a lame excuse. And me just laugh. Me not pay no mind. So this is something she been doing for the longest. What she don't know. I want them seem to forget me that business longer than them growing as studio. People know some me have a big mouth, but most of them like me. So if you say something to somebody negative about me, it's gonna come back to me. Because them know me not go sell on to you. That's just easier. So the whole of 2020, I did not speak to Lady G till about January, a few weeks before Charmaine dead. She called me to ask me to do a dub play for her better song. I did not speak to her. Because I say, this girl I laugh and talk with me. But yet still, sharp. Sister Nancy do the same thing. She tell people she's not doing no show with me. And Charmaine. Mainly me. We don't say nothing. We're worried. The thing with me now, and the difference with me and Charmaine, I have 5 kids. Charmaine have 1.
Okay.
My 5 kids, let me tell you about my 5 kids. My oldest son get himself in a little trouble. My second child, she into the nursing field and she have her closing line.
Mm-hmm.
My third child is a rapper. My other baby girl, she's a nail tech and she's still in college, and my baby in college. So me have money are coming from all angles.
Okay.
Plus me do dub 24/7. Cause everybody was farmer. Me do dub 24/7.
Yeah,
My
that's a proven fact.
Yeah. Sister Charmaine do not do dub like me. Sister Charmaine don't know to do dub. So sometimes when she's here, me like I'll tell her, and say, look some dub for I don't know I'm paying $100. She don't mind me, cause money that pocket is spend, and that's what she get to do when she come by me. And she can go with that 12 or 13 or 1500.
Yeah.
With so long with her pencil the song for me until then, I was sure hopefully it can she do it. My God, she was suffering. Charmaine was suffering. Charmaine didn't even own a cell phone. The last cell phone Sister Charmaine have been me Carol virus and thing. But you see when I do that interview, the minute if you watch it.
Yeah,
saying
I
she
watched
not
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and she give her $200 when she give her the $200. When we left here, she went straight into the boots mobile and get her phone. But she said them grab her bag with the phone. She said her daughter was going to buy her a phone. If her dad, if she never tell me her daughter was going to buy her phone, how would I get her a phone? Come and say, I'm charge it.
No, we know, like I've seen that even I've seen where you post her a lot and all that stuff. You big her up for your birthday, you know what I mean? You guys were always close.
Right.
But one question I wanna ask before you go any further. Because I see stuff like that still happening now. What you think is the one of the biggest problem why female artists can't get along in the business?
Because them bad mind and them jealous of each other. And what they are, look at the relationship of me and Charmaine. Even Sister Nancy, me and Sister Nancy and Charmaine have a good relationship. But me and Nancy fall because of Sister Charmaine over something when I make no sense. But regardless, we have a fun. And we don't afraid of each other, we don't jealous of each other. We just have that bonding. You understand?
Yeah.
And even though we don't speak, we still have that something there. If somebody says something bad about me and make Nancy here, it's gonna come back to me. Even though we don't speak for more than 12 years, we still have that something there.
Yeah.
So the one that will come after we know, because Charmaine will come after Charmaine, I come at Charmaine time. Them have this growth, this envy, and this ego towards one another. Alright. Charmaine and DJ Slack, I know. So you know, say I have to work hard to my forward.
Yeah.
You know what time your Charmaine go play something flap me? You think my mother and me back? We laugh and we tease each other about it.
Yeah.
You understand? And we are trying to show them so them feel it, but them can't see it. So you know, them more Charmaine bad. And Charmaine are going to go all out for the stage.
Yeah.
They will work with me, you know. But them not work with Charmaine. Because them feel say, my forward them have work hard for my forward. Because the DJ slack. And when you DJ slack, the forward them come easy than when you got clean out DJ. Me, Nancy, and Lady G, we have to work hard to our forward. Remember, we don't DJ slack.
Yeah.
So our forward them not come easy. We have to work for them. Charmaine and the rest of them for them forward come easy. So we don't for that, but I them afraid to work with Charmaine past stage. But once they face a Charmaine, they on the stage, they don't want to do the show. If I'm me alone, they would take the show. But once Charmaine is on the bill, they say no. And it hurt me because you know what? She have one daughter, one granddaughter, she have responsibility, she eat food, she wear clothes, and she want money like the rest of us.
Yeah.
So when you tell a promoter say you not use Lydian and Charmaine at different times, you are taking money out of our pocket.
Okay, and all right. I've that way you just say something when me realize it happen a whole lot because I've heard a lot of artists, both male and female, talk about. Other artists will tell a promoter say them now work if other people are work. But the question we me always want to ask is, so if a promoter really wants to book Lady Anne, how does he allow another artist to tell him not to book that person?
Yeah, all that no. You see, true that we that advertise in a vice cartel vice lukewarm, and them at the promoter or more go with them because them at and we lukewarm.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You understand? You say put it at like them, it wouldn't happen. All right, the last show where Sister Nancy tell the promoter say she not work with me. You know, put Lady tell her. A lady and a bigger tune. And if you don't want to work with you lady and the panic, you not take off Lady. And the lady keep me on the show. When she decides to work, tell the lady she want to do the show, the lady never bother use her.
Okay.
Some people defend me, you know, but some of them don't.
Yeah, I think that's why I asked the question, because I'm saying if I am booking a show and I really want Lady Anne, nobody else not supposed to tell me that. If most people gonna say to you, say, well, Lydian is gonna be on the show, so if you don't want to work, it's up to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, some people did say that as stand up for us, but some don't. Cause even Lady G tell the man, say, Lady and Sister Charmaine use me different time. Me and Charmaine go to the show and Charmaine match up the whole of the place. And collect money and come and we are happy.
Yeah.
She never miss.
Okay.
She never miss.
One more one other question. When was the last time Lady Charmaine performed?
The last time Charmaine really, you talking about a paid show?
Yeah, like a paid show, yeah.
Okay, when this guy named Soldier, they put on the 90s tour. I think the 90s tour, the key 2018.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was some of the show them work out, some of them didn't. That was the last time she get paid work show.
Okay.
Cause when that show even booked, Charmaine didn't have it. When them call me, some said I want to sit and them put her around there with me, and the man, through them tell him the man to say she had got it in bid a little, me don't say listen to me. No listen to nothing with them I say. And him this kind of little scared cause him say she that drink and she did have a little bit too much of the drink. And him that for time I say ease yourself. Me there.
Alright.
She go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. That you just said is gonna lead me into the next question, because there are rumors out there that she was an alcoholic, and that's why a lot of people never wanted to be around her. I'm not trying to paint her in a bad light. I'm just trying to find the facts.
Okay, that is the rumor that was out there for true. That rumor was out there.
Okay.
She do drink, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say she didn't. She do drink, and she drinks sometimes a lot.
Yeah.
But everybody deal with them problem a little different. This is how she does that. I go through so much.
Okay, so pretty much this was something that came on in like the latter part of her life then.
Yes.
Okay.
Because after the downfall and nobody to help her, everybody a kick her down. So she take it to heart.
Yeah, because why I ask the question, as I said, I mean, I'm always a person. Whenever I'm approaching a topic, I always try to do if I even as little researched. And the interview that you asked me if I watched, seeing her in that interview 5 years ago, and the videos that I am now seeing in recent time before she passed, like she looks totally different.
All right, you see them video there. Not the one. All right, you see them one that we see with the yellow dress.
Yeah.
When me see that a baby face from select Addis on the name Lion Face now, him see it and another one, and him call me. And him say, I'm going with Charmaine, I'm go for him show 2 video. Another one with me glad with them not surface one. I say Clammy, Clammy, look on this. I think this look good. I want to hear, man, get it together now, man. And so me talk to her and she listen to me. Yeah. All right. She just come out her house, because she live in the Bronx. She have a little hangout party. She hang out her sometime, he got the two. And she drink. And what they did to her up here, they clown her out.
Yeah, I saw that.
They clown her out. And I point out this thing to her. She stop out there. You don't notice, you don't see no more video like that surface with her. Because from I put them 2 videos and sit her down and talk to her, explain. She didn't go up there no more. I'm even right this time. So what you're doing to her is wrong. You clone her, you put some video on the internet with her, no look good. She's going through a lot. But and guess what? No, people didn't know what she was going to, because she don't talk. Only me know what she's going through. Maybe her daughter and her daughter aunt. Yeah. Nobody don't know what she's going through. All right. Everybody deal with them problem. It's when me a stress like her. Me drink Pepsi after Pepsi. Because me don't smoke, and Charmaine don't smoke either. Me drink Pepsi and eat roasted almond Cadbury chocolate one after another. That's them the pan Pepsi no good butter, so me know for deal my problem. Because me no drink on the street. Me drink at home like a little Baileys.
Yeah.
You understand? So she don't see that go through so much. So she just take the battle for it. When she mounts me, different story.
Yeah, cause in one I think I don't remember if it was one of your lives or something. You said you are taking her at your house for a whole summer or something like that to kind of have her under control or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Keep her with me. Yeah. And try everywhere me I go. Because that's what she needed. She needed that love. She needed somebody to hug her. She needed somebody to just embrace her. Because it's through the industry. All right. Not tell her the last disrespect for reach me and her. The last disrespect. That's when me know say she really give up. I'm a beg her. Whatever I remember. I can't remember. I know it made me cry. But I will tell her. VP of them last show. VP of them show. And me and her go. Christian give us 2 tickets. He give me 3. One for me, one for she, and one for Lady G. But you mad with Lady G. Me never know what me do with Lady G one. It's still in my bag.
Yeah.
And me and Charmaine go. When me and Charmaine go Cape Town, the backstage. And me and Charmaine go to Cape Town. Because Cape Town love me. Shabba love me. Super Cat love me. Ellie love me. The only somebody with disrespect for is Bounty Killer. Nobody else. Vice Cartel come here, him love him, my father. Every one of them embrace me and love him. Apart from Bounty. Bounty is the only one chat bad about you and disrespect me. But everybody is love him. All right, so we go backstage to go check Cape Town car. You know, she's happy. And when we go backstage, we go talk to Cape Town. Some Cape Town that take picture with some people. So we stand off a wait. He done deal with him picture thing, then we can go talk to him.
Yeah.
And Sensia, them will bring in Sensia, them bring in Sensia. And when them bring in Sensia now, the crowd rush over Sensia side, but we never go there because we don't meet Sensia already and take picture of Sensia from in a Brooklyn, Central, Ramesh, they introduce us so. And we take picture of Sensia. You know, nice little girl, young artist, we rate her and stuff, but we want to see Cape Town, we know we see Cape Town, we're going to get a $200 or $300 to go home with. So we don't have a mind for Sensia. We don't think about Sensia at the moment. So we stand up and wait for Cape Town to finish taking his pictures.
Yeah.
Would you believe them bringing Sensia now and the guy, one of the VP worker guy, come and tell the police to put out me and Charmaine?
Wow.
Put out me and Charmaine. And we just tune out and then put them on Paris. We just say, come, I'm outside.
So why would he do that though?
And we don't know. Sensia coming. I'm trying for me as Charmaine, especially like Cape Town.
So did that VP worker knew who you guys were?
The dirty drunk could know away, especially me. So I didn't send we just walk out and I lay with him outside in the park. And me run up down tears and a ball and a scream. And me go and bother me class him. And Charmaine just lean up to the wall. I cry. Me a ball. Me ball so till me weak.
Yeah, that was a big disrespect.
Everybody come on and say, wow. And when me tell him what him do, I saw him start to go. And me get mad to my horse and him apologize and say him sorry. Me start to bomb. Me say, what Sensia do when me no bomb? And when me no do, me say me are the first female to get #1 song at Jamaica. And me put and me ball and me carry and me attack all the way me do. And the crowd here and come round and me tell him what him do. Everybody, you know, him apologize.
Yeah.
So these are the things that we go through. I do not, you know, at Cape Town we go through. Like we say, Sensia knows like that is just a little young artist and we embrace our mad love to her.
Yeah.
Now Sensia take picture twice before. So we now go to Sensia, because we can't go to Sensia. But Sensia give her a month, we don't know her like that.
Yeah, because Cape Town kind of would have more like came up under your
right, we are Cape Town to run up and down and sit down and write songs together. So we can't go up and say, wow, and we know we are going with that $200. So we never have Sensia for our mind.
Yeah.
You understand? And we cry. And we get more and we start to say, we get #1 song more than one. DJ here more than one. We Sensia do what me not do. And the crowd here, me I get loud and me up down here, so I want to fight him. And when we tell the people that went there, everybody was like really rude. And that's why I apologized to me. And from that, I said, now go and nobody is so. Because Sister Carol used to tell me not to go. But true, I saw we both used to follow up every dance and stage to make with him. We still got so support to our friends there.
And that is something that I respect with you. I realize that even though you are an elder, you still keep abreast with everything while go on. You know all of the young artists. Them, me see you enough time I big them up. I talk about the young artists them where you like and who you listen to. So me kind of like the fact that you still stay abreast with what go on in the industry.
Yeah, you have to give credit to credit. You have to say a little young girl will do something good. You have to give her credit. And make sure that you do something good. Likewise, a little young man.
Yeah.
You know? We're not in Charmaine never owns a envy in our me worse. Me no know any envy. It's just that the industry not embrace. We see them, all right. We see them award somebody for DJ before me, and them not award me now. Sister Charmaine here. Them treat us like we don't do nothing.
Yeah,
Them treat us so bad. The greatest thing, the difference between me and Charmaine is to me the job enough. Me could have able to save. Me buy me house at Jamaica, everything.
Yeah, cause not to cut you, but I was listening to, I think it was, I don't remember which. I was listening to some clashes recently. I listened to maybe like 4 or 5, and there was none of them that I didn't hear your song as a dub plate.
We do dub every almost every day. And me charge $200 for my dub. Me give 12 free too. Some man will call me and beg me say them have $100. Me do it too.
Wow.
Come here,
For such a big song.
You downstream some kids in Jamaica where me have to take care of. People look towards me for things, so me have people me take care of when me help.
That's crazy though. $200 for such a big song?
Yeah, me charge $200 for it. Because when we turn the broke them back to that price there, so me about to change it. Me just keep it at that. So me do a dub now for $200. Plus my never look a son in here. They look a rapper and every Tuesday put on $500 for my dresser. Me can buy 3 money and I send go put in my account, and my 3 account in my Jamaica. And still have $100 in my pocket, can spell and still take care of me 2 little some children in my Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I'm a bird child and my child, but them I'm little friend me par with them. I'm still take care of them old. One of them in my age group. Yeah. Me and my par them for me at 20 and I'm about 16. Yeah. But me still take care of him.
To be honest, we can't get over the fact that you say you charge $200 for Inform.
Yeah.
Like that song there, I like a classic like
it is.
No, that just sound unreal though.
Yeah, me just charge that still. You know, I don't that me could have charged that $500, me could have charged more, but so me started out do it like that.
Yeah.
Me just stick it there.
Yeah, me understand that. Like, you know, really I make a big deal about it. But the reason why I said that is because I've seen artists where just bust written the last say 4 or 5 years where we still don't have a song we have to the magnitude of an Informer, and them a charge $1,000 for a dub. So it's that just sound weird.
Yeah, that is true.
Because
that, true, but
that song we kill sound, we lock off sound.
After this man, a man called me do a dub in a week, and called me and said, "And thank you, the clash kill the sound." That means that me a beg you dead her class. Since we do that, England in the say me a beg you here L Stitch class, and I'm gonna look for the class and buy it for me. Yeah, my song kill. No for them young artists and not only young, some of the veteran artists and don't can't kill no soul.
And when we said some of the clashes that we made a listener, some recent ones like your voice still sound the same.
Sound the same. Me do dub almost every day. Almost every day.
That crazy.
Unfortunately for my friends, never do that.
That's crazy. $200. No, Lydian, you need to step up a thing, man.
That's true, still, but it's once you broke them bad, them now go worry. If you go high, them now go worry. So
but to be honest though, I think like now looking at it, you still can make some money because you may have done that song customized it so many times, so sometimes the same sound, man, depending on what clash them go.
All right. And when me get my $200 from my dog, sometimes I do all 10 of them. After the money go home, go bank.
Yeah.
We say my bank my money. So me somebody I say, I open me then me have my money. That person rude.
No, all right.
Yeah.
So Lady Ann, I don't know if you are watch now, but everybody in the chat say you need to up the price because that song they too big. That song there is like sound killer.
You know what? Them don't want to pay the $200 that me try to
Nah,
tell you.
might be true them know
You
say
know,
a human and them know say if them say all right then I'll just 100 me have you will do it.
No, you know, I'm gonna certain people like my friend me do that. Nobody no can't come to
No man, the $200
me
for
would do it.
informer. Nah
Yeah,
man, that doesn't sound right.
Not that we charge them, I tell you. Because when you tell them $300 or $400, they don't want to pay. Them ball like a baby.
And them a pay $2,000 for some little song where no good.
But that may show how the industry treat us through alright. The industry, the Jamaican industry have a style. If you're old, you know good. And if you're cheap, you know have no use. You know, yeah, what them call me dinosaur. A dinosaur, them call me, you know. While America call them great icons, you know.
That a big disrespect for somebody say that. Because as we say, hearing your voice, like on those dub plates, you still sound like when the song that they just
make. Thank you. What them no want give me nothing. If me could jack up the price, them not gonna buy it. Maybe 1 and 2 will do it.
No, but and to be honest with you, I think if you hold out on a better price, they will, because at the end of the day, as we say, that is a song that is like any
from the start of it, when we just start with it, when it stick out and wall out, me that in demand.
Yeah, but Lydian, look at it this way.
$200.
Lydian, look at it this way. That song is a song where every sound man have it panned up.
Yes.
That's how massive that song is.
That is true. Yeah. But when we up the price, them no want, them not do it. And at the time, when we start, my beer father just dead, and him dead left me 3 young kids. And then I have to go to school and all them something. I needed the money at that time.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay.
So me did have to do it for the $200 at that time.
Okay.
So it get too bad now. We can't up the price for them again.
How long ago was that?
My beer father died 19 years now.
But so from them time but 19 years ago, come on, Lydian.
But them that me I tell you true, that me explain to you true, me done this stick out for the 2, they don't want to pay more now. They don't. And that me I tell you, this is why my little son, the little rapper one, him throw the money, give me, him say, Mommy, me see you do this, me just because I was here selling music, just to take care of us, mommy. That's why show me money like this. Look a young rapper son. Yeah.
That's crazy.
No? Yeah, you see. And you know, I saw them steer them through. We had every veteran artist, and not just me. I told them, somebody look for Foxy Bone down at Jamaica. You have to tell them, you have to write one of them one day where I do dub fair for $50. I said, good God, you can't charge $100, $150 fair. $50?
Foxy Brown, the Foxy Brown or somebody else?
Foxy Brown will sing Sorry and Fast Yard. We see the man advertise that for $50. We have to write it.
Oh, the Jamaican Foxy Brown. Yeah, $50? Wow.
Yeah. We have to write him and say, brethren, that don't look good. You can't charge him that $100, $150. Come on.
That's crazy. So somebody is saying to ask you if you heard they said somebody did over your song. Somebody called Kida. They asked you if you heard it.
Some girl do it over a couple years ago, a long time, but not really. Me not hear about it. Me never hear it. Me not hear it. And you know, only somebody that did. When Alvaro did it established me to the Italian and the European market, make me name big.
Okay.
But when Assassin go on the rhythm, no, it let me eat a lot of food.
Okay.
It do good for me. When Assassin go on the rhythm,
Yeah.
It do me justice. It make me make crazy money by doing dub plate. So I just say, but I don't just me alone, every veteran artist. Them want to give it to them want to give it nothing.
It
And our son had one of the damage.
Yeah, because when the international sounds ask you to do that song, is it the same?
Well, all right, let me tell you how me do with me now. How me do it. All right. You say if them rewrite it, $50 more. You say if them change my rhythm,
Yeah.
$50 more.
Okay.
If them rewrite a line, them have to pay me.
Yeah,
Plus
because
report them.
okay, because you have to sing over the song how they want it.
Yes.
Okay.
So them have to pay me more.
Yeah.
And if they change my rhythm, them have to pay me. Because them have to out of my comfort zone, so them
Yeah.
have to pay me.
Okay.
I'm gonna play with them.
It just
Yeah, but
it's
it's
just crazy, like sitting here listening to what you're saying with the caliber of artist that you are and how long you have been in the business. It just seems weird that somebody who just forwarded like a few years ago, just because them hot now can charge $1,000 and them affiliate.
Right.
But
You
you
know
will
what
have
I said?
you will have a classic song, that song that will never die.
You know what caused that? Because of all the industry treat us. Them just use and refuse it. Alright, but what every year now, them honor female, I know them not honor me and Charmaine, me and Charmaine exist, Me and Charmaine exist in the industry, And remember me have the bigger tune, Remember me first give them number one, Remember me first give them DJ here, Me first do that, Me first, Apart from Alti and Dana and Liza and Koja, me are the first female DJ. Just oh Peter Touch give me the title. The first lady. Cause Peter Touch give me that title there.
Yeah, all right. Lady, and I'm gonna ask you a question, right? Do you think it's because you moved to the US why
No. You mad? Hungry that kill me down there. At Jamaica. Hungry that kill me down there. Me not get no show no nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Hungry that kill me down there. Me couldn't send me 2 kids to school. So me have to pack up and leave.
Wow.
Them treat you bad. I saw Charmaine that left Charmaine left before me. Them stop doing show. You only somebody will give you show a leg, put it first thing and give you some money. You have a little tree, I look at $2,000 in our pocket.
Good. So next
Can them have Louise around the thing and Louise now make could go for alright. I'll give you an example. Them keep a show in a capital for all female show. Right?
Yeah.
The first all female show keep a Jamaica in a capital. And the man realized me not on the flyers. So me I said the man said to them, says, so want to the girl to sing the song when you're murderer. Oh, she not on the bill.
Yeah.
And look at the man some story and the man said, listen, he says a girl that they on it, you cannot bother keep that show, I know. And I saw Louise call me up a mixing lab studio, sit down and look with Rai Francis phone when I'm going to Louise. So yeah, why on the show? And we have to pay you $1,500 and hang up on her. And start to grumble and slide down by her ear, me a grumble. And I said to myself, what happened to you? I said, you see the flights to the all-female show? Louisa called me now and tell me, say, she'll give me $1,500 fee.
$1,500 Jamaican dollars?
Yes.
What year was that?
I think about 93, 94.
Okay.
And me a cuss. And Slide turned to me when me a cuss and I said, who shall get that? You go with that. And Slide down by, turned to me and said to me, say, Ann, Jolly school fee pay already, because this was like around the June, and my son supposed to go back to school.
Yeah.
This September. And Slide down by, I said to him, say, Jolly school fee pay already. And I said, no. He said, how much is it? And I think it was like $800. I remember something like that. Kind of go Monday. And him said, here you go. You see that $1,500 that Louisa give you? You go take it. You go pay Jolly school fee. You go buy Jolly uniform and the rest. You go use it and go cactus. And you go take your ratings and you give a damn who left for the patch scrapings. When he said so to me, I look on him. I mean, I said, what's like really said to me?
Yeah.
But me listen to him, I'm going to call back to him and take the $1,500. Them time, me and Parry run it, them in a monster shop.
Yeah.
When me go do the show, every one of them say them now come. Cause me go flap and let them down and them now embarrassed. Go say, we can't do that because we are not a party. Me I go. All right, this how me here. But we got to show early. Me them take a taxi, me take the bus and go to Portmore early. And sit down at the bar the whole night till showtime. And the man, we put on the show notice, me sit down at the bar the whole night. And he come over there and he said to me, good night. I noticed a Vincent in here all night. Why? I said, my name is Lydian. He said, you gotta go. I said, yeah. He said, he might tell me all of this will take place, the man for the show. And if some money them give, I said 1,500. Then say one of that we give them to give.
Wow.
And the man give me some more money. And he tell the bartender, give her anything what she want. And when me in at the club now, I need them put up me show, you know. Me, you know. And I never forgot. I feel that way. Come here and said, John, we're not a friend, but when me look in the audience, they say, ghost.
Yeah.
But me act like me not see him. And him give me ghost, give me that strength, that courage. And me mash up the show. And when me mash up the show, Juno Moy turned to me and said, I didn't know he could perform like that. And when them write the next year, then they write nothing about me. You see, every female except me. So the last show me do, down there and left, was Sunface. And the only reason we get panic, because at the time Michael was wife, she didn't control and so them put me panic and them pay me 15,000. And me do it, after me do it, so me left them down because me stay on them. Me don't know what happened to me. And me 2 kids them at the time, me only have 2 kids. So my daughter live in America, I just get my daughter, I just buy me cake and I just leave them down there. Charmaine flirt before me because she couldn't take it no more either. They never book for nothing. Nothing we know they pan. Nothing. Nothing. I dub through the office long every day. I also dub. Tell me something, I can't do this. I'm for this all the rest of my life. So I left the man come to days work and buy me house at Jamaica and save my money.
Well, now, Lydia, there's so much to talk about. I think we have to get up on the show one-on-one one of these days to talk about all these things because I want to ask you so many questions. Like, did you have like management back in those times, and do you own your royalties? All of them stuff there.
All right. I didn't have anybody I managed my career at the time because when me younger, me sexy, me shape good, and me pretty. So everybody's more interested into getting to my skirt. I'm never into that.
Okay.
So it was me alone and the Almighty. My royalty, I am not. I used to get it all of a sudden, I'm not getting it. You have this man, a rabbit. So right now, me I work on that. I rap everything. Don't tell me some money after my song is a little show I dub play.
So
you have this man named Mark Peter, he might rob my publishing. So we have that we are fight and you know.
Wow. So you used to get it and all of a sudden you stopped getting it?
Yes, me used to get it. It used to go straight to my bank account and for the past 20 years I haven't seen a penny.
Wow.
So me a fight and me realize this white man named Mark Cheetah a rabbit. So we are fighting you know. Toots it came back court one student kind of he made a rap Toots publishing too and Toots is suing. The same white man. So me and him you know. Me and him. The other them can't but him actually me tell him say go to hell with him 300 pounds. Me no want it. If you low my publishing.
Yo, like
Charmaine know who registered song them. Them a rap the whole our publishing, nobody know who a collect it. Cause we did not look about it fair too. But we don't know the number. She need to find the number, cause the number them use register, we don't try to get that number there. But we can't get it. Them rap, she not, Charmaine never get a cent off another song. They never,
That's crazy.
never see a penny, never. And the industry not do nothing. When I time, when we at Jamaica, we used to pay a record jury, $1,500, I think, a month, every 3 months, And them said they tobacco, but it didn't do anything to it, just rob the money. Musical Federation, we used to have to pay them, And them said them move continue, they would have come back for us to help us. In times like now, we still have the idea, and we used to pay. But they didn't back us, them just rob our money. Look at Ivan Sterling. Look what she got through. And look how much, the music business did treat us unfairly. We the first set. The young set now are read. We go through all of the abuse and them are read. And not for them fall. For them things set away than the way our things they said. Charmaine did have manager. Charmaine said the man I'll buy the house, you see her money and buy a house. My man named Brady. Every day she will hurt and cry about it. All of them things about her. When her mother died, she sent her money to her best friend at Jamaica to go bury her mother. And the best friend eat the money and the government bury her mother. All of them things that she da go through. All of them things that she da go through.
Whoa. That's a lot. That's a
So she was going through it. So when them that talk about she had junkie, she had junkie, nobody knew what she was going through. She was going through a lot.
whoa. Yeah, because as I said, like seeing her 5 years ago, to the videos that you were talking about earlier, that
No,
like
she look all right. See them video the way you see that time before. She look better after those videos.
okay.
She look better after. Notice the picture them with me and her. Those are 2019.
Oh yeah, the one where yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that one.
You see the picture where she hug me up in the black and white dress?
Yeah.
That's how they show me. I tell you, when Lady G refused to do with me, that's how they show me and I go do. And the picture now that after we see me in the jean dress where she in the leggings, that's after. And the one them with me and she are Romaine Burger and Cape, that's after. She look much better.
Yeah.
She kind of ease up after the drinking. Last time I tell you after me see the picture them with her, I'm gonna check her and talk to her about really sit her down and talk to her. She the kind of never either. She still drinking, but she never go as hard as how they make it seem. She just start drink rum and I drink wine now.
Okay.
So she did that calm down. She did that ready to get it together.
Okay. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, that just like what I mean, like it's just crazy that it did happen that way there.
Yeah. Them deal with us bad. Yeah. Them deal with us bad. Them treat us bad. Bad. You saw she look lovely there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at the show. Well, Lady G said the promoter for do me and Charmaine alone and do she another time. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find any other pictures.
We have Wally picture me now. Wally picture. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here's
But,
one with you guys on foot type.
yeah, that's how we are doing the 90s tour. We go for Connecticut to keep and we say foot type she are walking, didn't know who she is. And they found Brownie at the same time we go out, yeah, a brown girl alone. And then when he realized who he is, he embrace us, see? Look at the love where he shows.
Yeah.
He embrace us. Yeah.
You have to love the elder them, man.
Yeah. Man, them not deal with our good, man. Them not deal with me and our good. But the problem with she walk up on the street and she friendly. Anytime my face makeup and me no walk up on the street. That's the difference between me and she.
Okay.
So that's why so much liberty take with she. Charmaine love road. Yeah, that's how those pictures. Those are the last set of picture we take. When we got a VP show me, I tell about when the man called security for put we out.
Okay. So
And that's what it.
this you guys and Christopher Martin.
Martin, yeah.
This Ibamar.
Mm. Yeah, man, them treat you bad in the industry, man. Them treat you bad. Them treat you very bad. Them treat you very bad, very bad. And we not understand why is it them treat us so bad? We the people really do all of the hard work.
Yeah,
We do all of the hard work, you know.
It could have been handled better, I think. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It could have been really handled better.
Yeah, more picture me them put up there with me and her. Me just hide some of them from them. Or all of them as pray for them. Just don't put them up there for them get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, them deal with that wrong, man, you know.
Yeah, it just and this is the thing too. It always happen this way where some people are forgotten and they only get remembered in times like these when they have passed.
But Orange was alive, she was forgotten. Them not talk about them. You never hear them say a lady and her sister Charmaine. You hear them say sister Nancy or another female. You never hear a lady and her sister Charmaine. And you're the wickedest thing. Me give them number one. Charmaine give them number one. Me give them DJ of the year. Charmaine give them DJ of the year. Charmaine give them 3 years straight, and I think we give them about 3 to 4 years straight. But yet still, them no mention we will give them the number one, you know.
Yeah.
Charmaine, me give them number one. Charmaine give them number one. Me give them DJ of the year. Charmaine give them DJ of the year. Cause Charmaine get it after me. And I we them kick to the curb, you know. I we them not talk about, you know. I we them not honor, you know.
Something I forgot be done about it, man.
Hey, now look for them, you know. Don't tell my kids them, you know. My big daughter, she have a voice note, and you know I hear it. I said, my daughter forbid if anything should happen to me, clear this for them. Clear this for the whole of them. But will run come.
So you say make your plans already?
They not to make plans in life.
No,
You can't just
true.
in a plan.
True.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for some of them. You tell them all of who will get the opportunity to talk to me, you know. Thankful. Cause I notice you know, me not really go live and do them something there. I mean, I do not cut nobody no interview we when them see them walk past we like we don't exist. Them walk when we got them stage show gate, them not let we in. Them walk past me like we don't exist. Like we have never done to the industry. You think them singing over them as it are number one. You think them are it are number one. You think them big like you think them sell like you know what they have to sell to be number one.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sell.
I don't like with a big song like the song where you have. You should have a lot more respect in the industry, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me say so too. But on that them say we are dinosaurs, so we forgot hide. So them using on and then them said to hell with us. Them not careful live or die. And them know we never make the money in those days. Them know we don't make a cent. They know we didn't make no money. Nothing. If me never smart, me never dollar.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. It's sad how them treat us in the industry. Them treat us, I'm telling you, they treat us very, very bad. even here in America, when they keep sure you don't see me and Charmaine and them, and entice them, if it do see me upon there, a perform is an artist called Rian. And we don't want one of my sons to do it for the fans. And that we get. Them now book quick.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
So them I said she should jump. No, she didn't need help. If them did take the time out and help her, it would have been better. She was going through a lot. But you don't have to come tell nobody alone of her business. She fall on hard time. She fall hard too.
So this somebody just sent this to me. With the BMI for your the publishing for your song. Does any of this information look familiar to you?
No, me have all of my things. It's just Charmaine I've heard.
Okay.
We have all of my things. All of it. We have people who work for my thing and them was going to work on Charmaine one too. But them can't find the number for Charmaine to fight the case.
Okay.
My things set me have people in my car, you know. My kids them get old, I know. We tell them never son my rap and him know the business.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, my kids them show interest in me because the things that was Charmaine that go through and the liberty with that bust her. Me have a daughter, 36-year-old, big daughter, me I tell about. If I did me, did I go through what Charmaine go through? Me not a real long time, I in a home. She no ram.
Yeah,
man,
and that was I think some of the questions people were asking to like what about her family, but now that you made it clear,
have one daughter.
yeah, it's just the one daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We have sisters and we have brothers. Like my mother have 5 of them. And we have 5 kids. And we have nieces and we have nephews. Everyone of them love me.
Okay, so you pretty much have that family structure that she didn't have.
Yes.
Okay.
And my kids them in my skin and in my back. So you still walking up and down with Charmaine. Me could not do that. As even me and the mother, my kids them not the manners to me sometimes missing them not the manners, but and the manners them have them in my skin. Can me have to do the right thing.
Yeah, they keep you on the straight and narrow.
Right. Yeah. Especially my daughter. If we go for anybody life, she could have over here listen. And if we don't say anything bad, that's in phone I ring off the life, interrupt. And such is still.
Yeah, because she want to make sure say you're not saying what you're not supposed to say.
Right.
Okay.
So everywhere she know the phone life, our friend, she and your mother, and I see she come and she listen and she interrupt it. And if me that your mother should have put me, you know what she tell me the other day, if me not stop giveaway, she and my next daughter I go do something with me where them man go allow me like $20, $30 a week for me alone. Them will do something. Them say me too kind, I can't save the world.
Yeah.
So she threatened me the other day. She said, Anne, if you don't stop giveaway, like the way you give away, me I go get my next sister, I will go do something where seize your account where you have to stop giving like that. Because you can't give it like that, you can't save the world. She no ram, she's a cancer. She's a July born. Charlotte, all the while when she heard the negative thing about Charmaine, yeah, I think you could have listen to putting at the home or the shelter. I would have just come sign. That's me that said, I think my son Jermaine and make you do that. Yeah, I'm older than him. So me that she would. No. I'm telling you straight.
Yeah, somebody's asking what is your son's artist name?
His name Jermaine.
Jermaine?
Yeah, them have a couple songs on YouTube, and them have Play Ball and a couple other songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the only one of your kids that does music?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, my kids are mad. My youngest child is 20. And let me tell you something, them would have come together, but them that put me away. No, I'm telling you straight. Because my daughter, they said, why? You know? Because my kids, I remember say, when we met Charmaine in 1990, we have these 3 last kids. Because when we meet their father, Charmaine was there. Because every day she tease me, Anne, Oh, you manage to have 3 people for your man, we don't like. I will have tease and laugh about it. You understand? So, my kids them no ram. My kids them no ram. My kids them would have put me away. They would have. And them threat me all the while. Let me see how do certain things. If me did that up on your life right now, I've explained to you before, I say anything should I interrupt you, should I call on my phone to me that saying up on you.
Okay, so the people wanna go check out your son's music. They want the correct spelling of his name.
Jumaile. No. What this song what you made them have fun with play ball, right? It's 3 of them, them in a group, right? So it's me and Eli and what next one?
So they have a group name?
Yeah, them not really, them name individually. Me and Eli and the next one here. Rich. So them the song up there named Play Ball and them have other song. I don't remember them. I don't know Play Ball because I must play that one there a lot. Name Play Ball on YouTube. If you put in Maine, Maile, Rich, Too Rich, and Eli, you see pop up Play Ball.
Okay.
Yeah. So
let me see if I find it. Hold on.
My kids them different. My kids them stain on my skin. And still. My kids them on my skin, man. Me I tell you that. And them listen to me when me have interview to make sure, you know. Yes, so me I go up for the spice thing. If I never something go, but once we start, I go over to my daughter start interrupt the thing. Get off. So them stay. The monitor what me do. And the monitor my money because my love spend. So me do the job, them say me do all 20 dog. Them take the money and stash it away and probably give me $100 and say, in that pocket money. Yeah, my children them not ramping me.
That's how it's supposed to be though.
My kids them not ramping me. 4 of them that fighting me have 1 Jamaican band, 4 American. And them not play with me. Them say, Mom, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you one more question before you go. So people want to know if you're still recording and if you have any new projects coming up.
Oh yes. I did get any new song with me and Sister Charmaine did our last song which record. I just finished my EP. We'll release the single Franny. We'll release 2 singles. One with me and Sister Charmaine and the cover version, Pat Kelly, I'm in the mood for love with me and Tilly Bang, in a combination. We released that. Cause that was the song was supposed to be the first, the one with me and Tilly Bang.
Okay.
But we're going to release the one with me and Sister Charmaine. And it's so funny if they tell them the disrespectful Richard give me that song. All right. The producer sent me the rhythm for me to voice that song. When he sent me the rhythm, so that me didn't have Charmaine here. And then I got it to them say, come here, record that song here. I will record the song. The song and then the bad like we. And when I sent the song again, the producer, them called back and say, Ann, we're not going to use that song here now. Why you alone nobody do it? You can't go back to the studio and do something for it. I'm telling them, say, no. They say, if Charmaine can't depend it, me no want to be a part of it. So, when she died, they might call me and Ray, they want, you know, if you don't advice note, so this is the last recording, should go and blah, blah, blah. We never look on him. You know what I did? I called my producer when I work on the BP Cinnamon. I sent him the file of the session and I said, could you take their rhythm from off this song? And he said, sure. And we take their rhythm off and we make a brand new rhythm around it. So the song mix and get ready by next week. We're going to put up on iTunes. So the funding can go to our daughter, Kalisha.
Okay.
Nice song with me and her. Okay. That was our last recording because when them get her another student for do a song, she not finish it right. She just start party and then she just walk out and say, have to go. But through me can control her, we get her to record that song. And that's our last song.
Okay.
And then the bad like we. Mad song.
When you say that song is coming out?
Send it to you for what? I'll send it to you for WhatsApp. It will come out next week. It might work everything. Send the mail. It might work everything to get it up on the digital thing.
Yeah.
So the money can go back to our data. Me them want a penny from it. My everything go to Kalisha.
Yeah, that's good though. That's good. I would definitely I will definitely be looking out for that.
Yeah, me also send it to you on WhatsApp when I'm not that far. I think we can do it send to you now. Hold on, let's forward it to you. Say maybe you can pin it. Let's forward it to you right now. Let's do this minute. Forward it to me. Forward it to you. Stop it. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. WhatsApp. Oh, let's type in there. So you can, yeah, but just send it to you. You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
what our last recording.
All right, well, lady, it was nice talking to you. As I said, I definitely want you on the show again, like a one-on-one talk where we can really talk about the career from beginning to now.
No problem.
All right, so have a good night, and it was nice of you for on the show and kind of shed some light on what was going on with Lady Charmaine, and hopefully, you guys will get to that 20,000 so she can get a proper burial. And it's just sad that it had to be this way where it had to take a GoFundMe account to really make this
so
happen.
sad.
Yeah, but
And thank you for having me too, Thank you.
yeah,
very
definitely,
much.
of course.
Listeners, big up on yourself now. No, what's going on. I'm the first lady, I'm the first lady. Oh.
All right, Lydian, big up yourself. Yeah. So people, that was Lydian. You know what I mean? What is? Oh, yeah. Oh, say you don't want the song leak. Yeah, for real. But that was Lydian. She kind of shed some light on the situation, and you can see that she was really a true friend to Sister Charmaine. You know what I mean? It just crazy that it happened like that. 53, still quite young, you know. But as the stuff that Lydian was saying, you can realize that Sister Charmaine was going through a lot, and stress and all that. That's maybe what caused the drinking problem and all that. So sometimes you see people going through them stuff there and behave that way. That is not in another something will just happen like that, or because they want to do it. But it's crazy. You're tired for you're definitely supposed to know that song. That song is a very, very popular song. And that's why it just seemed so weird when she said she charged $200 for a dub for that song. I'm like, what? Like no cap. I just yesterday, I think, I listened to some Sound Clash. Some recent ones too. Like the Jamra Crews clash them and them clash it. And me hear that song they play in every single one. You know what I mean? Because that is a sound killer song. You know what I mean? Depend on how you can customize it and have her sing it. And that is a song where I think every sound man, even if them is not a clash sound, them have that song they pan dub. And as me say, me hear some recent dubs with that song and she sound the same. I think the song is called Informer. I think that was our number one song. Yeah, that song is a classic song. Enough artists in the business from them time that till now we still don't get a song of that magnitude in them whole career. I don't. My back says Clash is a part of what a kill dancehall. I wouldn't say that. It all depends on how you look at it. Still, it have its pros and its cons. You know what I mean? It have its pros and its cons. I wouldn't say Clash kill dancer, because that's where, if you know anything about music, that is where where dancehall was birthed from. Because back in the day when you have sound system culture, that's what birthed DJs, when man used to toast on the microphone or whatever. So you used to have two sounds string up in our dancehall, hence the name dancehall, which was the place at the time. And you used to have the toaster them go at it to see who was the better rhymer. You know what I mean? So if you say clashing a mashup dancehall, it all depends on how you're looking at it. But dancehall was birthed from clashing. You mean people were not clashing no more? People still clash, but it's just that you don't have as much people doing it. The Europeans them take it over more. What go on, bro God?
Blessed, my general.
What go on, me there? See you in the chat.
Blessed. Yeah, we live on the thing?
Yeah, man, you're live now, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Blessed, my general. So, so the Empress, them are bigger up from art. Me make industry, me make rhythm. Would I love to work with her and her son? Can me make hip hop rhythm and them thing that too. So me deal
You
it.
can reach out to her on the IG, man. She have her IG.
Yeah, man, I gotta reach out to them, man.
Yeah,
I love her energy.
Yeah,
I see what them go through. You see the female them, and I like you see what them go through. Can be, me know enough inside story from cause my grandfather started the Federation of Music of Jamaica. So me get the story. Them some of them we can't talk about. Some of them we can't talk about because them involve some people. Some big people them there. But I know what she go through, especially the female them. Whenever you see them on top, brother, you have to give them the respect because they go through so much. The first thing they do is sexy. Every man, most of the man, them all look on them. I tell her, so you go. Some of them say yes, them no want that, but it's hard because when them see what them are gonna do for them, and then all them are gonna be on top, and them say them can't control them, them feel like them have to sleep with them to control them. So it's a thing where it's a disease. And then anything we're bad in the music industry, it happen 10 times worse at Jamaica. Believe me, because a whole lot of people, artists, what we do, with them neglect and through the music, them not really. The people them don't really look out for each other. And it's people that say, our family if you take care of this. The music is a fraternity, them a family, because the music is the thing, and then they get the support. They don't have the support. They are gonna even look at 2021. Even her dub plate though is the biggest thing. The dub plate can't so cheap. It can't sell for $200.
No, yeah.
To
be honest, she's still listening. As me says, like of everything she told me.
Yeah, that
was an eye opener when she said, because that song is like a favorite of mine, like from long time. From was a little youth, I just learn about music and I listen songs and them stuff there. Yeah. That song was a favorite of mine till this day. And as me say, me growing up around sound and knows a little bit about sound culture and them stuff there. And if you see, as we say, any sound, whether it's a clash sound or not, once you have sound and your sound a play, you have to have that song there, Pando. Right now, I think Lydian can count the amount of time she have to do that song there, but
sometimes
for in this day and age to be doing that song for $200, it just seems unreal.
No, because see, after even if she don't pay the studio, even if you don't pay for the studio, you still have to calculate it and put it in the cost, because sometimes you're gonna pay, and then you're gonna find yourself short. So even just by expenses alone, $200 cannot cut it. No. So you cannot sell that dub for $200 anymore. It just this show alone, the fact that the company show you, we are gonna raise the price.
No, man,
first of all, me want the dub. Me want the dub for my sound. She can make it for your sound. The sound name, Master Kush. And she can make it dub, and me pay $300. Me ready? At $300 me pay. Me don't want it at $200. Because that is sound. See them new song where them a kill. First of all, them new song where them a build, even though them big and everything, them no kill no sound.
Yeah,
and this particular song.
I check the levels here. For even, all right. Me not call no artist name because I don't want to put down the artist thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
look at it this way. All right. Any one of them new artists that will have a bad
yeah.
song right
Any
now,
one of them.
do a dub. For your hottest song. Me can guarantee you 2-3 years from now, no sound now play back that they dub there and dance.
No, real.
Whether it's a special or a custom or just a regular dub, it now go play again because it now go resonate. But this a song here what we are talking about? No, so $200 too little bit.
Yeah, man, it too look a bit, man. Just this song. You have everything she said, you know, we get past everything, but we couldn't get past that.
They say they must say you have to go put something on the $300 still. That's still too little bit.
No, I'm willing to do it, but me just a start. That's a start.
Okay.
I am willing to do it because me understand. Believe me, I understand. Me willing to put more on it because me see. Me just sell dub plate. You know, my father have a number one song 1986. I me sell 3 dub plate. I mean I sell it for $300. We sell the dub plate them at $300 one. Me just sell 3 dub plate 2 days now.
Yeah.
$300 one, and the last is 3 song. But for sure, and the song, I don't think my father's song big like.
What is the name of your father's name again? You did tell me last time you did.
Yeah, Mallory Williams.
Oh,
He
Mallory.
sing Boom She Boom.
Okay.
Yeah, Boom She Boom.
Yeah.
And
big song that too.
Yeah, a big tune. Guess what? I convinced if you do dub, you know, he not really like the dub thing because he never really understand the whole thing.
Yeah.
And plus, a lot of things, you know, so me get him to do the dub. No, I'm sure say no, it's a stream of income. Yeah, some of the sound them want it because them a reach out. Some people I go some far distance. I'll follow me, come on my yard. So they want the song. So me realize, you know, say I have to give them people this song before they kidnap me. Because if I want to go, hey, you imagine you what me do and go to do when you what me do and man, boom, somebody in the yard away paying. You know,
yeah, I wonder how them find you.
Oh, them find you know where them find in house, you know. So me say, you know, so we have to start. So me explain to him, so they want the song and thing. This is how you can, and them fear music and the legacy is so important. She have to come again with this new wave, even the new recording and everything. Because to be the first, you know, is a big thing. There's a whole lot of history there and a lot of things, even for a new artist to learn from. These stories are important.
Yeah.
Because you can learn and make changes. Right now, these artists know they pave the platform, you know. You see, if they didn't go through these things, these new artists would have never know how to fix the business and put it together. Because it's not easy. No one is gonna teach you. If they know it, first of all, they don't want any smart people in the music industry. They don't. If you're too smart, they don't want. They find out that me can make rhythm and me write song good. It's the biggest fight. You have to literally dumb down yourself if you're trying to enter. You have to go on like you're an idiot.
Yeah, because I've heard a lot of stories where there were artists like that where know the business or try if you know it, and producers wouldn't work with them. They used to blacklist them, say them a troublemaker, and and this and that and because they can't rob them.
Yeah, once you know what to do, okay, send me the files, and when you put the credit, once you start talking the language, they don't want to deal with you. They don't. I find that when they didn't know this, when we stand up and quiet, I get so much work. But when they figure out, you know all these things and you can make money and you do it, no, they don't want to see that. They don't want to work with you. So that is a big thing. So if they set it away where, they want some done thugs in the industry because they can sign them, they can own the royalties, they can tell them nothing. And it's sad, but it's the facts. It's the truth. But a lot of the things that these people went through before, because I personally learned so much just based upon what their experience. Because a wise man learned from his mistake. Yeah. Super wise man learned from other people. I don't want to go through it. I don't want to go through what she go through. I can hear the pain, and I'm in the industry. I can hear, because imagine you have a song. I don't think all the people they're asking, what about new project? Sometimes you don't need Milli Vanilli. Some Vanilla Ice. You don't need more than one song. Sometimes you have a song, and that particular song is so big that it could have paid for everything what she wanted to pay for.
Of course.
20 years of royalty is, man, you know how much money and the fact that she used to get it before.
Yeah, no lie. Lydian is still here and I want her to hear this. I want to sit one day and one day soon, hopefully, and see an article come out say Lydian win the case and she get back all of them royalties.
Yes, definitely.
That would be a great news for me if you at least know say
definitely.
Because 20 years 20 years.
20 years.
Can you imagine
Especially
20
for that
years
song,
of
man.
royalties for that song?
That song. And
Lady,
it's a
lady,
big
lady
tune.
Ann,
It's not going away.
Lady Ann just
And
buy,
it's only because
just
Nicki
buy me a,
Minaj are
just
one
buy,
of them.
Lady Ann just buy me a L Stitch clocks. Me just need a
Yeah,
desert. There's a desert clocks when they get the money
yeah,
here.
yeah. It's to get the money. Yeah, yo, and it's gonna happen, you know. It's gonna happen because it's going out in the air now. Word sound is poor.
Yeah.
And it gonna happen right now for real because you can see the energy. You see what she's doing now. Maybe she had needed to do it before because when you don't tell a story, because all of us, you think that we don't care. We love Lady Ann and we love the music, even if we don't know Lady Ann, we love the music because it sounds, it don't change. Those music that we have from the 80s, from those time, is some of our best work.
Best
And the
work,
music
brother.
is still new. The song is still new. Right now, if Nicki Minaj sing the same song, right now she get more and more, end up like Flower Gun, like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's how it is. The platform is bigger, more money is being made now. The music is bigger now than any other time in the world. Our music, because it is the popular sound. Meaning, if they make an R&B album, 10 different genre album, there has to be a reggae song on it. And the reggae song usually is the number one song. If Ed Sheeran, Shape of You, Justin Bieber, all Fat Joe, Lean Back,
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, you can go all across the board.
Chris Brown did
So
did over Tanto Mencha and Devante Sango number one too.
So Chris Brown. I met Chris Brown personally, and honestly, he's been trying to learn the thing for a long time. Him love him. They're fascinated.
Yeah.
Drake. They grew up in Canada, and it's a Jamaican community they grew up in. So that's why him love the culture. So they embrace the culture. See, they don't really have no culture. Kenya, they don't have no music, free music. Them listen to, them have the music for themselves. It's our music and the culture. So they even Justin Bieber is the same. He grew up in Canada, around the neighborhood. A lot of Jamaicans, so they love the culture and they respect it. See, once they learn it, you see, one time I stand up and I talked to Sharon Kingston and Chris Brown. Just him, I listen. You can see him just a look. I like him. I listen just because the way we are communicate and them the accent, the language, they love it.
Yeah,
they love So the whole Jamaican thing is there, and right now the music. Even later, and even if you re-release the music, them is still because them music there right now, more money is being made than any other time. It's just a trick. They don't want us to know. They don't really want us to know that we are supplying the world with music. Because we gave the world 7+ genre of music, and the last new music, you would say, and history would tell us that we would have made another music already, created another new, which would have been maybe reggaeton, or it can be something happening because it's made already. We can hear the sample.
Yeah.
They just the problem where went wrong with the music is we had reggae and we have merengue and all of the other. We had the other names, organic names, but the name that we choose for dancehall, which was the latest one, it wouldn't work because dancehall is a place that R&B play, or soca music play inside the dancehall.
Yeah.
So the wider world, they realize we made a mistake. All over the world, them realize they will make a mistake and call the music dancehall, and them not accept it. So, but them take it, but them not accept it in the form of we. They might take it and then change it, look a bit, and call it what they want to call it, and put it in for them thing.
Yeah,
So they not embrace it, and they happen to us all the time in terms of creating, because the underground radio station feeds the main radio station, and we are the underground market for the world in terms of anything new we are coming on music, or come out. Most of the time I say it come from, but we see we don't look inside and we don't really understand ourselves. Even the artists them we are singing and them feel say them not good enough, and there's a place for them because full music is their number one. There's a place for them. Even China market are open up. There's a lot of places. When you put your song, artists, when you release your song in Jamaica, you put it on YouTube. Sometimes the video don't show in America. If you don't do the right, I don't show in China, some other places. There's a whole lot of way to get your music out there. And there's a whole lot of new market reaching out for. Can you imagine China? China got their first reggae artist now. And there's a new, they're really diving into the music and the culture. They don't have, if you listen, what the guys sound like, you would have never believed in bigger China. Really, it don't make no sense, you know. But it's a start. It's like a China. It's like a China. They have a cartel in China, and they just start now. Imagine the population in China. Imagine what is there for the artists. Just the music. Even with Lady and same song right now. The in Europe now the culture.
Yeah.
They master the sound clash culture. And Japan, they have it. Even
Yeah,
though a lot of the Japanese,
talk about them stuff there every day, and I'm like, I think a lot of this is because of the government to still and the fight with the government getting music. Because look at sound clash culture right now. Sound clash culture, corporate Jamaica don't even represent it.
no,
I think I saw
well,
some corporate companies like Guinness did try fight one at a time and them like, but there were so many stipulations like the clash never nice, but it not nice because
no,
them limit the DJs them into what they can say and what they can do.
yeah,
This, but if you notice, Red Bull, which is a worldwide
yeah, I know
global
Red Bull
company,
in
Red Bull,
Atlanta.
see how great this thing is,
Mm-hmm.
and them take it and run with it. And the Jamaican corporate entities like, but you see, the thing is, I'm always on a work listener. Me said this the other day on one of my shows. You see, the biggest problem with Jamaica have we are world back the music, and it will never change until we lose it completely, and it's too late. And even when it's too late, it never change. It's classism.
Mm.
Classism, my
Classism.
biggest
Yeah,
problem
we have that big problem in Jamaica. Yeah,
because at the end, if you realize who own these corporate companies, who are the directors
right.
and the managers and the big bosses and the big neck guys at these corporate companies, uptown uppity people that look that just see the music as ghetto people music and all these things. So they don't want to pump money into it because these same people where them look down upon as ghetto people, some of the same youth them where some of them they might go school with, where them used to scan and look down upon, have kids now and all these things where can in turn come get richer than them. Because if you really look at it, a lot of these people who are now say marketing executives are doctors, lawyers, whatever, them go to school and study for and study and they're now making money, and you can forward now come be a footballer or a runner or any sport establishment, or say be an entertainer, and within your first 2 to 3 years, depending on how good you are and your management team, you can come be richer than them. You understand what I say? And come buy a house beside them. Them not like that. Them not like the fact because them still are gonna look on you as an outcast. Because them are gonna say you never worked, you didn't work to get here. Look how them treat Usain Bolt, and Usain Bolt just move uptown.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the classism, that is so true. I see that for
one of the biggest problem we have. That's why them not even the other day I watched an interview with the Rasta politician name again. And he said the same thing, and I said it days before he did that interview. And him literally come and talk about the same exact thing because it will never change.
I mash up a place for real. You see the music, you touch on a great point with the sound clash. The sound clash culture is the next big thing that they're trying to capture. So let me tell you the people that make.
Wait, just say I'll go try to. They already gone with it, brother. When last
in terms of Red Bull,
when last one of these big name selectors that we have where we know we not clash.
Yeah.
Them are the next one to blame because me tell you with them now. And my biggest problem with them, as me that said earlier, me that watched some clash the other day. I enjoyed them, but at the same time, it's like a bittersweet moment because none of the Jamaican them now win because they go at the clash the same way. Like the the Germans them and the Japanese them study them so much, them know exactly where you go play and when you go play and where you go say because them play the same way all the time.
Yeah. I'm not, you see that part of it, that's a part of it. You see the part that I am concerned about. Let me tell you, you see Diddy, Puff Daddy and DJ Khaled. they had you remember they had a show. They was trying to pitch a show. It's similar. It's like a versus. It was a clash show, you know.
Okay.
But you see, this said you said they gone with the culture. They not gone. You see, like they try. You see, Red Bull culture clash. That is the big. That is huge. It's when they get it on like that on mainstream TV in America. That's when you know. And they're trying to put it together, but they don't know. DJ Khaled tried it with P Diddy, and they try a show. The last project that they were doing. That's what they were trying to do because they all have even Puff Daddy have sound and dub.
Let me show you. Let me show you why I said it is already gone. Mighty Crown is pretty much one of the biggest clash sound in the world. When them man they go up on the mic, them tell us, "Oh, Tony Mataron on them Monday, I'm idol, Ray. Look what those guys have garnered over the years. The man them with pre-corona, the man them used to have a festival.
True, man.
For them own festival where how much millions of people. Which Jamaican selector ever do that? None of them.
You're right.
None of them.
You're right. Maybe we need to have people really teaching the business side of the music. I really don't have anyone out here doing it because
brother,
I'm telling you, I feel bad.
I me tell you a next thing too, which is even though we kind of we are bounced around so many different topics. I think ego to one of the biggest problem these selectors have to. Because they win so much world titles over the years because them did us a buckle lens them one another. No outside entity never in it. But you see where the outside entity them do know, like the Japanese them, they study the art of clashing.
Yeah.
If you notice how them man they cut dub, for them dub them custom dub different and the man them so creative in how because them literally come at write out them song and I tell the artist say, I want you call the artist a name and I want you say this and if it's a clash where them dep on a cruise ship, the cruise ship name a call and the location a call like the man them and them so artistic them rap with the crowd. The man them is like entertainment. I saw the man them go about them thing. So no matter how biased you want to be, if a Tony matter and you follow go there, you have to cheer for them because the man them a give on a show. We know when a base of this year only sound Missy kind of still have it.
Base of this year everybody sound.
Yeah man, everybody else lose it to me personally.
Yeah man. Yeah, man, they lose it for real. They lose it because the people, I don't think they understood the whole thing, like how big it is. Even though it's still big. And then even so now, they're still not doing the thing that they're supposed to do because, and still, they're still not doing the right thing. And even after seeing the big sounds doing them, the Radigan and all of them doing it, they're still not doing it because the thing is still there. The industry, that part of it is still there and it's still big. It's still fairly new in terms of not being on TV and not being really because the clash you don't see DJ Khaled have sound, you know. You know, see DJ Khaled him have whole heap of dub.
No, but DJ Khaled started out. Enough people don't know that when they hear DJ enough youngsters now, we hear the name DJ Khaled and ask themselves why is his name. All right. Even the other day, I see Tony Matter and a boss say, oh, DJ Khaled used to carry me back them and Ray. Yes, he used to, but is that what we don't realize is DJ Khaled was learning the whole time. Him there around have him as a little boy from Florida, we look a fat boy from Florida. We them not realize that him man been a plot and a plan. And look on a DJ Khaled compared to all of them big DJs there. That he was around. Guy, when you go back go watch the fully loaded
you see the fully loaded I was there
the fully loaded videos them. A DJ Khaled you see I put vinyl on the turntable and Tony Mataran attack.
Yeah man. You see that fully loaded Eve there in the crowd, Stefan Marbury, everybody from America.
And, brother,
and when DJ Khaled mash up the place and go back in boss in bigger America.
Because they were there to see it.
Yeah, after him do that, him get big in America, big. And then Bounty Killer now, what him learn from Bounty Killer? Bounty Killer was the first one who record him, put him voice on the album, make him do the intro. So him might get royalty for that. So and it's a and it was actually featured on the album. DJ. So the first thing one of the first set of things that they really learn the business from the people them for real.
Of course.
You see, definitely
because me tell you, if you know Jamaica back in the end time, when you is a foreigner, you come to Jamaica, them have you as a little fool. And then worse him fat again. Them have him send him all over the place. They want if Tony Matter and them time they want a boxer matter and him send.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Might be not even give him no money neither. Say, yo, Khalid got yo, want a pack of cigarette, go buy a pack of cigarette. You don't know him more run, go do it because of Tony Mataran that. Because Tony Mataran, you can't take that from him. Tony Mataran was a big name back in the day. Him still have a name now, but to me, I would say him not live up to his name. It's like the name Tony Mataran bigger than the person now in a sense.
Yeah, you know why is that? Because him not take care of the business side. You see, as much as him are going on with the music and him doing song and you see the things them, the impact him should have been like DJ Khaled for real. As soon as DJ Khaled start, him should have started too. DJ Khaled should have rhythm and make a produce artist too. Even if it's not the same thing, but you have to do more in the music in terms of business, not just select it. The business, music is a small part of the music business. Just a little tiny part, music. So, if him do more business things and, cause you can't say, okay, you're big and you get the praises back in the days, but the money wasn't there. Like, no.
Yeah.
So you have to take care of the business side too. And you want to know, say, because you don't want to have the number one song and broke. I'm going to say, people are going to pray. The pan big lady and if you tune big. I mean, I say she broke or not, But she don't have the money. Me know, say, she don't have the money where she's supposed to have based upon it,
Yeah.
What because of the song. You know the song. Me and you hear the song. We know the song.
Massive song, brother.
Brother, and the $200, all the people make me feel bad for the $300 offer. But the $200 worse. You can't work after today.
People have say you have to go step up your thing, brother.
No, I'm not
quick
step
because
for real. Because I want it.
The price. You know, man, the price have to go run up, man. The price will reach up $1,000, man. Like me now go feel good. Me now go feel comfortable until me know say a son pay $1,000.
Pre-corona, you see the pre-corona.
Yeah.
The dub boom shaboom was $500.
Yeah, but me know corona kind of make certain prices.
Oh, it was $500
because and much stuff now go on and thing. But dub still a song.
And enough sound. And in a song like that, the song there. We buried that song there. Buried too much sound already. Yeah,
because that song there's a song we can customize in so many ways.
Yeah. They have a song, Barry G used one of my father's song and killed David Radigan in England. When Jamaica win the first Grammy, Michael was with the group Black Hole, and he do a song Reggae Gone Grammy, and he do a dub plate for Barry G, and that tune they to them just know the Grammy talk and that song they like off Radigan the night, and they can never have the tune, and it's just he never have that, no idea, they never expect it. The Clash thing, brother, it big. Then the man they use it. If you ever see the pedestal with them, them big, all of the people. We need for big so too. We need for big so right now.
Me see enough flack David Radigan get like them people are trying oh yeah, I'm going like him found DJ thing but no, but him are the most experienced in terms of like them man they are entertainer. If the man they if more play your father's song, he might go say in 1950, 9 a.m. in the morning, if everything we him say no correct, you go believe. He might well, and I believe personally him know the information. But say for instance, he only know the year when the song make. He might tell us say in 1950 on a Saturday morning, at 9 a.m. Mallory Williams at Sir Coxsone Dad's studio recorded this tune and him start playing, and when you hear boom, boom, much because I've seen him live before more than once, and him so captivating, brother. When them man they play, you have to listen, you have to watch him.
You have to give him.
You have to give him that. Missy.
He's a real entertainer.
Yeah, but and then I miss people are saying man is a culture vulture and him Ray and this and him that. Him man just fall in love with that with the music from back then and made it his career, just like anybody else.
Them can call it culture vulture. You see what we doing in Jamaica, even the thing that we are doing
Me
I
tell you
kill.
something. It's a DJ Khaled and David Radigan. You can't use them term there with them Monday because it's not like they came, took, and left.
No.
They are still
No.
a part of the culture.
Them apartheid. DJ Khaled truly love the culture and respect the culture. We can't meet him already, we see him go on him. Honestly, love and respect the culture. Bro, sometimes you're there in America, I tell us that them people represent the culture even more than some of the artists, them, some of the people. Them. You have some man done with Jamaica as musician and artists and people. And then the people now give up. Some of them now, and them are Jamaican. And the man they now give up on Jamaica. Anything we have to do with Jamaica, when you see them eat at the yard, I pay Jamaican food. Hey, we used to keep Christmas party, Sean Kingston, and every Christmas, one big Christmas party. You know, we used to come there, everybody in our industry. I talk Reggae, Brandy, who come eat, come eat oxtail and jerk the food, everything. Then come, because they know, say, Mama Kingston can cook good.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, so then come and they eat that. And just the culture alone, when you look, all of them dead. And I say, wait, a big Hollywood, as much of them, when you look, Akon look for me one time, I say, Akon, he say, what you do? They tell me, I write no music, I'm an artist yet. I say, want to sign me as an artist. So swag, we have your swag, you clean. He say, yeah. And I say, whoa. When he tell me that, yo, you know how much I learn about myself just because he tell me, honestly tell me that. And I say, yo, and the way me I talk to the man, where them did respect about me, you know them like, boy, me never, group like, me not take no picture of them. I never realize I just saw me stay from me look. Cause you a star, me a star too. And I really say me a star too.
Yeah, you just act as such.
Yeah, I saw me stay with their own. I feel like, intrusive too. You take picture of people. You take a picture of man. Sometimes they're not ready for no picture, nothing could take away. So then kind of me. I never realized cinema take notice. All of them would have got to Sean and they said them respect me for that. Cause sometimes they think, when they try to, even the girl, the female them, when them go on the star them, say artists right away, them them do them find out if you're a groupie or quick them put you in a category. When they try to take the picture, quick or certain things, you don't even want to get to know the person. Boom, you want the picture.
Me said that something that one day some people accuse me because me tell them said enough dancehall artists, that's why they don't get the respect where a Bunty or a Beanie get when Bunty them used to get the respect the back in the day from the international artists because they never acted like groupies.
Yeah, them never act like groupie. Yeah, them staying at them lane and the people lane. Come reach out to them.
Yeah, man, you have to come reach out to me to just to see and come here artists like some them are youth here. When them go in some place and see some little artists, them
man.
Well, we run go take picture and a man say, someone say, I'm run Jamaica and him act on a base. You know what I mean?
Big thing, you're right. And they notice them thing that, and you see what we don't realize that even though we have 100,000 views, these people are seeing it. Them seeing it. Yeah. They might see it because they're not looking nowhere else. When they're looking for something fresh, this is the first place they're gonna look. There's no doubt. We don't have no doubt about it. Because some of the last 10 biggest songs them, some of them are dancehall songs. Jamaica them come from.
Real.
Massive tune them. We don't even realize how skilled them because they take the music sometimes and they take the idea and they flip it and sometimes we don't even recognize it. And they give it all kind of other name and they call it Afrobeat and when you really dance because the whole thing, when you create it in Jamaica, you put the language with the beat. When Africans, you remember when the music, it was so different. And now it's a fusion.
Yeah.
Most of the music you hear, the little Jamaican thing like now, yes, so we feel good about it, but we don't realize it. It has become the popular sound. Like back in the day when they say popular music, the popular sound now is Jamaican, It's a Jamaican sound, dancehall, reggae. That is the popular sound.
Since the last 3 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah. Probably longer. Yes. Yeah. That is the popular sound.
Back before that, you used to only be a certain set of artists. Like you would have see like a Drake or a Alicia Keys or a Neo.
Yeah.
What name did try fight Snoop fight one at a time.
With
name again, even Eddie Murphy did try fight, but and everybody that do it. But for the last 4 years, then everybody realized it work and everybody had do it. If them not use a Jamaican based rhythm, them have a Jamaican slang.
Bro, it's because they've been practicing, they've been trying to learn it.
Yeah.
And me have to give credit to Cartel. Can't believe me. You see the DJing, you see Cartel
But
with the lyrics.
even with image them try off cause look one even I think it was somebody in a ASAP Rocky camp, them they do a whole song about Shabba in terms of them having so much gold teeth like Shabba ranks
and like I'm Shabba
yeah.
ranks.
Even the image them go off a brother and the song was a
hit.
hit.
Man, they want it, bro. They want it, man. Trust me, they want it. Even before with the them dress, they used to pre them, them.
All right,
Look at this. Culture.
All right, look at this. Remember, and a lot of people might look at this weird, but even the way how they dress now, they dress like how Jamaican, the Jamaicans them just because if you remember back in that day, Chris Brown and them had some big jeans and some big shirt and when they
I was in California, bro, and them laugh off me to scan to me clothes them. I tell us that you would play NFL and some people them I laugh after me to my clothes well fitted.
Yeah.
And I said it. So when me see them I laugh, I say I know me see all of them out. Me I take less of them laugh after me.
Because
all of them are
because back then they never used to wear Italian clothes or European clothes. Them used to wear the regular American clothes like the FUBU and the Fat Farm them and the them type of clothes there. Them used to just wear basketball sneakers but then realize now say you have people like you have the dancehall artists then we are wear the European clothes. You know what I mean? Because them are wear the fitted jeans them and the loafers and them type of stuff. I say, wait, the man look different. You know what I mean? Like so everybody does change them style. And that happen now. Even if they used to wear designer clothing, they never used to wear fitted clothes. They maybe used to only wear like designer shoes, but like when it come on to like jeans and them stuff, they be a big clothes.
Yeah. True, man. Even with you see with artists them too. With artists them right now. The lady and it's like from this certain area. Cause since I've been in Jamaica 2 years now. 2 years me down here do work now.
Yeah.
And before sometimes I hide because you might tell us that the thing's so chaotic. Bro, like my song was trending, right? I mean I tell you a story, look upon this now. The song I go viral. 100,000 views in a one day. On that Queen Nikisha page. Dancer Queen Nikisha page.
Yeah.
So it's on her page, boom. So me book her to do the video for me.
Yeah.
When we say we do the video, me book her, me pay for the strip club at Jamaica. The song name Left Cheek, Right Cheek. Me book the club, the Shades nightclub for do the video shoot. Book the club and pay the video crew 120,000 for the shoot the video. Pay. And when we do all that now, we do that all of that. See on the day when she come now, I have to give her some more money because hairstyle and certain things have to fresh up. That money that done up me pay already. Boom, can we take long. When we tell her, I express that, I say maybe you shouldn't bring your boyfriend at the time, Marvin. She said, then you know say Marvin, when me not expect Marvin because the video them cool, she come. Me didn't know say my come. I mean in a pre look at her nothing, brother.
Yeah.
Me just know me realize me sense say, say them thing it quite hard, even if a female artist, want your boyfriend in the studio sometimes, because sometimes you have to get out certain sexy thing in the song and it feel uncomfortable. It's hard for him see that. Yeah, sing to a next man, bo skin me,
Yeah.
So boom, she come, say the man come, say the man, the man say. The man say, yo, me have to book him for the video. Brother,
I trick you.
No, none of them trick me. Him. Me don't know if him probably she trick me probably. But no, look, but I'm not trick. I the most ignorant thing me ever experienced, brother. Brother, the song name Left Cheek, Right Cheek. Me no need no man in a video.
Oh yeah. Me get what you say.
You understand? So me no know me that fit him in there. The song name, the man said me for pay him 200,000. I she can't do the video. Say no make this should do the video. Can tell her, I say, yo, if you do this video for him, he go boss. And me I'm a manager, I miss to all her back. He miss to jealous her. Believe me. And where the man do my youth, it cost me so much money. Me could buy, brother. Me say, when you see them, the level of unprofessionalism, I say, brother, what could have caused this? And we have we have an artist now. We have a little thing in Jamaica where I like that. Even the artists them from before with the because them with the online era coming now and I kind of leave them behind. But brother, may I tell us them bad. Yes, some artists there in Jamaica, them bad, them full of talent, them bad. You don't never believe it. You don't even fear if we are creators, some artists are Europe, and them man are so bad. You know what the man them down here do? I get badder and badder and badder, and then I get enough of them now. But that's why Gully Bop come out. You know much of them they have like that down here.
Yeah,
some of them now go see the light of day.
Yeah,
Bro,
but the thing is with social media is there, so them have to just use social media to them.
No, they don't know how to use it, brother. We can't put it on them say, oh, social media, they really don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. You tell a man about post this and post. You know what you sit down and post and learn, they don't know.
That's true.
And then
it's hard to do it, easy.
To learn, no, easy, it's not like it come naturally. See, all Jamaica now in a 2021, more Wi-Fi. See people, your neighbor have Wi-Fi, you know, and get code. The people see them. Then they realize that Wi-Fi coming like water. You can't live without Wi-Fi. Yeah,
me not tell lie. If me live down there, me not give nobody my Wi-Fi password now. You
brother, I show off them. I show off the Wi-Fi.
Show off. Me tell you with this thing. You give one somebody.
No.
You give all community, brother.
Give me the code and let me help you pay. It's so important for the community, bro.
Yeah, but I tell you, the only way I would have give anybody, like if me live in Jamaica, I would have give anybody my Wi-Fi password. Me I type it in. You know where it is.
Yeah, I type, but you know, I give me the code. Just type in on my phone. You
gotta know Jamaica stay. If I make a mistake and give that the
so
if I make a mistake and give it that you get.
Then we sell it. You know what's true? You tell. Cause me know I'm betting now. My cousin gave me the code and the man started sell the code $300 for log on. Everybody will log on. When we find out, we couldn't believe. Till the youth start feel like we want help to pay the bill. I must say, I get money now. When the man didn't tell we couldn't believe, so the man had charge. Collect on free Wi-Fi. $300
can't stay there. Man have to make money.
That's true.
Jamaica, the man make a hustling out of anything, you know.
Yeah, for real. Then go hard. And that is one of the things, even with the taxi thing now. Them free. You see the policeman, them don't.
Yeah.
So the first set of police start collect money. I'm sorry if we go from this subject, you know, but you know, the man them now, they might get the money from how long, and I pressure the taxi man them, and I collect money from them, and nobody, you see that man there before, he collect about millions, out of it, see him, he take ticket bribe, and him build for him house. So you see the new man come now. Yeah. When he realize the job can't make him build house, he must start take the money. You see the avenue of income, and brother, believe me, and it outdated. You know, so them left the taxi man them and go look some other way to get money.
Your man and it work.
It work still, but it's so. You know, one of them things they were just look ignorant because you can't see that.
We sure you. We saw any shows, so we can't talk about pretty much anything. Yeah. But
yeah,
we tell you, them a police state. If a group of police are work for you and them stop you and you give them a thing and like I'll say them buck up and all and next set of squad and a man say, oh,
they send them.
Yeah, man, say, oh, give me a thing. Man say, no, man, you have to go for your one, man. Even when party used to go on and used to have a permit or whatever. You never see all three different set of police come for like off one party.
Brother, we keep party. We have a community, our party still go on down here right now, right throughout that area, right throughout. Some place that Jamaica where party still a keep.
Yeah.
Place where they have me keep a party. And the police come and get in thing. Yes, when he left, 1 hour later, 6 more of them come with one soldier.
Different set.
And and then come to your team. And we say, John, they're wicked. I mean, we have to deal with it. I'm just saying, you know, so I like have to show my phone and then go. It's what I'm turn have a party. Couple more come again. I'm glad we done it. I say, hey, no. Because that's too much. That's too much. And I take away look of profit.
And them alone I make the money.
Man, and then now stop. You want to see them like pass and a check. Yo, they think so they ramp. Then now give up on it, man.
I really bless up still for the phone
bless
car.
Up, brother, man.
Is a jar in a car, man.
Yeah, man, brother. Yo, we respect the show and we love the platform. We need more like this, yo, because she shed some light on some things. Man, I tell us some story. Gradually, You're gonna hear some story, bro. Like I'm nervous to tell the story because me don't want nobody come look for me, but at the truth, I have. Me just realize I have to tell the story now, and a lady, you saw me listen to your lady, and me have to tell my story. Them to
Yeah,
what me
man,
know.
one of them day we are gonna do a one-on-one and you tell a story. Man. I
Yeah,
see I heard, man.
yeah, man, for real,
All right.
man. Bless up yourself.
Yeah,
Big up
bless up.
everybody. Benita, all of the fans, them big up on yourself. Found them on a program and a platform, yeah. And you know, they're on a different level. It's a new wave. When they're there before everybody else. Big up on yourself.
Yeah, man, bless.
One love. Yeah.
Yeah, people, we go like 30 minutes over time, but you don't know I say gotta show ya have a little difference. You know, we have a regular call and we call in and make we know something and you don't know the thing about bless up on yourself all who forward and without before we leave, we want to say RIP to Sister Charmaine. And also big up to Lydian for forward on the program and shed some light on what go on and the whole situation because a lot of us never really knew what was going on. We only used to hear rumors and them thing there. So, you know, it was great to have her on the show. People big up on yourself. If he's a new watcher over here, you know what I mean, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification. You know what I mean? So when we go live, you get notified. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself. You don't know. Watch out late night talk forward next week. You don't know the thing already. I'll have to do switch up my schedule this week. If you notice, I don't normally go live on a Wednesday. So yeah, schedule it kind of mess up this week. So that's why we now have no late night talk this week. But bless up on yourself, people. You know what I mean? It was a great show. You know what I mean? Big up on yourself. Until next time. Oh, before we go, I have to shout out some people. So Libra Son, big up yourself. Sizzler Fan, big up yourself. CC Spear, Dancehall Lover. Lady Ann, you don't know, big up yourself. My respects. Big bad artist. Yeah, Ricky Tan, big up yourself. Tari, if you're still there, you done your homework yet, boy. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Lucy Maya, it's been a while. Happy New Year. Me back, big up yourself. You're there from what day and realize say you become a regular, big up yourself. Ricky Fully God's a bless up. You don't know the thing already. Who else there? Yeah, John, big up yourself. You know what I mean? People, if you know your name, I don't know, so you're going to just scroll through and heal up some people. You don't know a regular thing. You know what I mean? Over here, so. But bless up on yourself. You know what I mean? Next time, you know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend. I want to forward over here. And we just want to jar. You don't know. We always have some great topics. Tyree said, I'm still at the homework. Big up yourself in the youth. Make we proud. You don't know how the thing already. You see it. People big up on yourself. You don't know the thing go. This was the Dancehall Topics show. Until next time.